Oh, baby. That's right. We back. Guys, we are so back. I can't believe we survived the off season. We survived. I am so happy we survived the off season, man. Let's never do the off season again. All right? No more off seasons. I don't like it. I like the regular season. What's up, Dreamy? What's up, Cal, man? What's up, Strong? No more off seasons, only regular seasons. Because off seasons suck and nobody likes off seasons. Although we had a great off season, don't get me wrong. I had a fantastic off season. But, oh man. No football for like 7 freaking weeks. Oh, 7 weeks. Like 5 months is insane. I don't know how the heck how we survived. This shouldn't be legal. Pass a law. No more anti-football time. But tonight should be fun. Could we get to see Joe Burrow? We could see all the starters for like maybe a drive and a half. Probably a drive, knowing Zach Taylor. But no Jake Browning tonight. No Jake Browning. Our backup quarterback is Sean Clifford. And then I believe the third string is Josh Johnson. We're not going to see Flacco tonight, which I don't think surprises anybody. But Sean Clifford and Joe Burrow and then Josh Johnson. So, I don't know, though. Maybe Sean Clifford would be worse than Jake Browning. I highly doubt it, though, because Jake Browning was so bad during preseason. Like, he treated it like it was like a rec event or like a charity event. He just didn't really do crazy things. So, hopefully, something good tonight. I think it's going to be a good night. Positivity is all that matters. And the big thing tonight, one, come away from this game with no injuries. It's not even a question. That's like the biggest thing possible. What's your take on Sal's story getting hit in the head? I did not see that, actually. Hold up. I've been so focused on preseason, I haven't even been watching. I've been watching the Reds. I haven't been, like, really going crazy with the Reds. Okay. Hold up. Hang on. I'm watching the play now. Okay, hold up. Oh! This is the play. Like I said, this happened today. That's why I didn't see it. See you all again. Yeah, it's good to see you too. It's Spectic. So here's the play. He threw it right at his head. Hold up. Look at this crap. Do slow motion, okay? Now, he didn't, like, hit him. Did he hit him? I think he might have hit his nose. Because he turned his head, thankfully, away, so it wasn't, like, a direct hit. But that's just some disgusting bullcrap. That is some disgusting bullcrap right there. It was not the wind. The pitchers are like the biggest freaking babies. They truly are. Umpires are the biggest babies in baseball, but pitchers are very much drama queens. And like if you celebrate or you talk crap or anything, they will hit you with the ball. They will hit you if they think that you're trying to one up them. They will hit you with the baseball. They do not care. They do not care. All right, here's the. Oh wait, no. Where's the? Was there even a brawl? Okay, hold up. Here's I think the play. Here's this gotta be a brawl. Now I want to fight. You hit my guy in the face. I'm punching somebody. I'm throwing hands. He says, number 2. He says he threw it at me twice. He's saying twice he tried to hit me in the head, and he hit me in the head. So it's not like it was one time. That was a headshot. He missed it. He went for the head. He went too much over. No. You gotta fight after that, man. That's gotta be some guys coming out from the bullpen, pushing and shoving. You gotta have a tussle. What are you watching the game on? Bengals.com. Bengals.com streams it for free. They stream every preseason game. Okay, here's the battle. Here's the ball. All right, let's see. Oh, the bullpen. Here comes the bullpen. I love it when the bullpen comes out because they don't do anything. They just come out to come out. Look at this. This is a beautiful thing about baseball. Everyone just goes on the field. The bullpen comes on the field. Everyone comes on the field. It's just like, hey, we're not going to fight, but we want to be there. Right? We just want to be known as the guys who showed up. Okay, there was no brawl. This is not a brawl. That was not a brawl. That was nothing. That was like cafeteria, like in high school talking, where like everyone walks up to each other and talks crap, and then they just get separated. That wasn't really even. Okay, that wasn't a brawl. He got tossed at least. Oh, he definitely 1,000%. Because it's not even like it was one attempt. Like, you throw it once, okay, it is what it is. Maybe it did slip. Maybe it's late in the game. Maybe, your pitch isn't the same. Maybe you're on pitch like, I don't know, like 8. Actually, no, it's third inning. Never mind. I said late in the game. It's third inning. There is no excuse for that in the third inning. But let's say it was like the 8th inning. It's like, hey, I'm on pitch like 95. Like, and usually you get pulled by then. But let's say you're on pitch 95. You're like, it slipped off. I'm not, I don't have the, what's called, accuracy anymore. I've been pitching for 6 innings. You can make the argument. You can make the argument for one pitch at him. One pitch at him. You can't do 2. You can't do 2. That's crazy. So this is a home run. This is what caused the whole him being hit in the head. Action to the pit. Nothing. What's the point? What's the point of hitting him? I don't get the point of hitting him. Are we wearing all orange or orange combo we used Jags last year? For week 1, it's all orange. So I think it's orange shirts, orange pants. It's orange out. Is that what they call it? I believe they call it an orange out. It's all orange. He kind of pimped it. It's all orange week 1. So, orange pants, orange shirt, everything orange. You have a toupee, you have to wear the toupee orange. I don't know how that would work, but all orange. Oh, man. What are you talking about, Dunno? I hate the all. Yeah, I do too. But that's how it works. We got all orange. We got all white out. And yeah. We used in the past game 2 years ago. Yes. Let me double check. But yes. Haley, you are right. Patriots. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these. Yeah, this is it. This is our week 1 unis. These right here. Okay. It's who day time. Hey, wait, what did I miss? Oh, we got a gifted. Wait, gifted. 4-0. Let's go. Okay, hold up. I did not know you could do that. We had somebody. Oh, we have our Okay, sorry. Unk alert from our mans. Mike. Shout out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It said you said Jules. I didn't know you could send Jules. 440 Jules. Jules. I'm butchering that word. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Absolute legend. I've never seen that before. Listen, I don't live stream that much, okay? I'm at the game. Hey, nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't live stream that much, okay? So I'm sorry for butchering that. Okay, good. Make sure. Yes, okay, good. Me either. I just hit it to see what happened. Hey, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, I saw that. I'm like, I'm making sure I'm reading it correctly. Because at first I'm like, is this like a new subscriber? And then I saw your name and I'm like, oh, I know that guy. I know him. Oh, yeah, those are. Okay. We are getting 0-1 next. We are not going 0-1, but the unis are not great. I'll agree with that. We got it inside of the game. Nice. I'm going to week 5 Bengals in Miami section. Oh, nice. Fun, fun, fun. That's going to be hot. Just keep that in mind. That's going to be a hot game. I don't like Florida. I don't like Florida. There's nothing wrong with Florida. Florida's a beautiful place. I don't like anything heat-wise. You better not spoil everything. I don't think they're going to. Roster check. All right, hang on. All right, let's see a roster check. Oh, that's a roster check. Hold up. I need to move this over. Hold up. Roster checks is we got those dogs in us. There's our roster. We got the dogs. Oh no. The Bills uniforms should not be legally allowed to be put in a football game. Hold up. Let me pull this up. Look at these nasty, disgusting uniforms. What in the world are these uniforms? Bro. With no Geno Stone. That's hilarious. Yeah, I bet. No Geno Stone is, yeah. Even though the starters are out. Well, the starters are playing like one drive tonight. They're going to be playing for like one drive. Yeah, okay. Best secondary, Bengals secondary. Okay, sure. Ooh, those are dirty dog water. Yeah, they are bad unis. Those are pretty bad unis. Like, everyone universally are hating these uniforms. It's kind of funny, actually. Like, you would think it'd be like, oh, well, maybe 50-50. It's like 95-5. Everybody hates the uniforms. They're just so bad. Yeah, it looks like they didn't have, like, the right uniforms, so they had to, like, do, like, special uniforms. Like, they had to, like, do it on a, they had to do it on the fly. I don't know why they would think those uniforms would be okay. Even Bills fans hate those uniforms. Not, play caller, but I'll tell you instead. Hey, Austin Adams. Appreciate you. Yeah, those uniforms. Oh man, it is funny how much people hate them. It really is. Even Bills fans. I talked to like 3 Bills fans, and they all said the same thing. They're like, I don't know why they use those uniforms. But yeah. So I mean, it doesn't get better the more pictures you look at. Look at this crap. It gets worse. And then the all blue makes it even worse than that. The helmet is bad, but the uniform is just, bro. What are we doing? I can't. I can't. Oh no! Don't do it to him! Oh, that's so bad. Bengals.com, Haley. Bengals.com streams all the games. What's up, Ryan? Another day in paradise, Casey. Another day in paradise. We get into the season. But, oh, look at that. That is a combo. The fans, those can be tough with some swag. I'll be able to high five the players in week 5. Hey, awesome. That is 1-for-1, so perfect. That's a Diet Pepsi, baby. They got it. They singing? Yeah, singing the national anthem. Okay. They need to just go all in, man. They need to just go all in with the meme and the sponsor and everything. New Crown, whatever, is streaming the game also. Oh, nice. Let me see. I know that Bengals.com streams it. I'm sure there's other. If you're local, you can also stream it live. It's a Diet Pepsi. It's a full-on Diet Pepsi. That's literally what this is. Yeah, we back. Alright, come on. I was trying to see if there's anyone else. There's other. What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome. Alright. Now they got, like. I'm trying to see, like, all the different places they're streaming this game. This game was almost delayed. There was a weather event before the game started. And it was almost delayed. Thankfully, it was not. Can't wait. I got money on the Bengals to beat the Bucks. It's not a stressful game since it's not divisional. Adam, just don't. I mean, I said Adam. Austin. Just don't bet too much, man. All right. Don't mortgage your house on week 1. That's all I gotta say, man. Don't mortgage the house on week 1. Wait till week 2 for that. When we play the Texans, because we should be able to beat the Texans just fine. Oh, crap. Okay. All right, here we go. Beautiful shot of Paycor Stadium. And you got the bridge. Absolute beautiful. All right, come on, boys. Let's get to the game. I need to see some football. Sunday night football. Gonna be a party. Oh, come on. I want to see my no Sexy Dexy is suited up. I'm hyped. Yes, he's playing tonight. We will see a Sexy Dexy. I mean, Lord, I can't watch the game. Oh well. Oh, that's weird. Even on Bengals.com, Bengals.com hasn't posted it yet though. I believe Bengals.com, they don't post the live stream and show the game until like when the kickoff happens. So you might be able to see it once the kickoff happens. I think is when they actually post the live stream. They don't post the live stream for the pregame stuff. I don't think. Just saying. So you may be able to watch it in like 5 minutes. Yo, it's Mixter. What's up, Ryan? Hey, welcome. Absolute legends. Every time when to start betting $100 on the Bengals to win the bowl, and just maybe one day I just post a newspaper with a huge pile of $1 bills. Fun. We kicking? I bet. Bet. NFL Plus, you can watch it. I'm in New York, can't watch it either. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they do post it on the website. They should. Okay, well, game here. Never mind then. They really not post it? Every year they post it on the website. That's weird. It says literally on the thing it's for the website. And I'm from Dayton, so I should be able to get it. Kickoff is here. And they still didn't post it. What? No. It might be I've ad blocker on. Okay. Pause on this site. No, they didn't post it. What we doing week 1, man? Gotta have it on your website. All right, Lions starting off with the football. They get a 28-yard return to start off the game. First play in 10 is going to be a pass to Tyler Conklin for 0 yards. Tackle made by Kyle Duggar. Interesting. Second down and 10 now, the 29-yard line of the Lions. Yeah, I'm trying to see at the website. How to watch. Okay. More ways. Come on. You got to have a... Okay, it's going to be an 8-yard run up the middle for Sayers. And that's going to be a gain of 8. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight Jr. and Kyle Duggar. He is not a Steelers legend. Shut up, Dunno. He was on your team one time. Doesn't make him a Steelers legend. Third down and 2 now at Detroit's 37-yard line. At Jacob Sayers is going to get a big play right there. See what the Lions have up their sleeve. And it's going to be a first down pass here to Sayers out of the backfield. Gain of 7. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight Jr. It's going to be a first down and 10 now at the 44-yard line for the Lions as they are going right down the field on this Bengals defense. Great. F's twist, you more money, more subscriptions, more and more, and every year we get less. Yeah, pretty much. All right, here we go. So far, not the greatest opening drive for our defense against our backups, but it's okay. It's preseason. An incomplete pass. This is going to be... Actually, no, complete pass. 23... Wait, pass deep to the right. 23 yards. Penalty on Chris Jenkins for defensive offsides. Penalty declined. First down Lions to Cincinnati's 33-yard line. Yes, the starters are in, Mike. The starters are in. And, well, we're getting shredded right now. We are getting shredded down the field right now. And the starters are in. This defense is kind of looking buns. First down and 10 now at the 33-yard line for the Lions. As our defense starters versus their backups, it's not looking too great so far in preseason. It's preseason. What are you going to do? Heard Duggar made a good tackle. He did, and it's intercepted! It's intercepted by Jordan Battle! And that is the first interception of the season! Great interception by Jordan Battle. As it's going to be Bengals football at the 26-yard line. Turner is not 100%. That's why. Actually, I don't know why Turner's not in. Turner's not playing tonight, though, no matter what. Turner's not playing and Dax Hill's not playing. Neither guy's playing. The ball was tipped off the hands of the wide receiver, and that's going to be off the hands of Tesla, or Tesla, whatever his name is, and it gets bounced in the air, and it gets intercepted. So that was a great play right there. It was a slant route to Tesla, and it gets bounced in the air, coverage by Demetrius Knight Jr. Ball gets tipped and picked off by Jordan Battle. So just a really good off the hands of the receiver in the air interception by Jordan Battle. Great play by the defense, yes. It was, honestly, it's funny because the interception was great, but what's really great was the coverage. The coverage of getting that ball out of the hands of the receiver and bouncing it in the air and picking it off, that was what really was great. By the way, Haley, Tesla, their receiver that we just got the interception on, that is a starting receiver on their team. He is their wide receiver too, by the way. Their quarterback is a backup, you are right, but Tesla is their starting receiver. So, technically not all third strings. And it's not third string, it's second string. They're not playing their starters, but they're playing their second string guys. They're not playing third string. Need to keep an eye on linebackers and pass rush. Anyone see who tipped it? Well, I don't think it was tipped. It was like they hit him as he went to catch it, and the ball went in the air, and that was Demetrius Knight Jr. Demetrius Knight Jr. was the guy who hit the ball in the air. I'm stupid, Turner is in. Oh, Turner's playing tonight? I thought Turner was out tonight. I thought he wasn't playing. What's up, Crocster? What's up, man? What's up? Oh, that was Turner that tipped it? I thought that was Demetrius Knight Jr. Because Demetrius Knight Jr. was literally right there. Yeah, the ball was tipped in the air. First play of the game, 5-yard run for Chase Brown up the middle. Tackle made by Devin White, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer player, as he is going to be a gain of 5 for Chase Brown. Let me fix that. Yeah, the ball was tipped. So I guess it was DJ Turner who got the tip. Wow, I thought it was Demetrius Knight Jr. That was Turner. Okay, wow. Nice. I gave credit to my boy Demetrius, but that apparently was DJ Turner with the tip. As it was a very bang play though. It was a slant route that was just an absolute clusterfluff. That's such a good feeling, like instant playoff of the defense. Hard. Exactly. And Jamar Chase, 16 yards. First down, Bengals. As Jamar Chase is going to catch the ball for 16 yards down the field. And that's going to take us to the 47-yard line, almost at midfield for the Bengals. The confidence is going to be playoffs. Yup. Chase Brown up the middle, 4-yard run, tackle again made by Devin White, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Their confidence, it's good they start. Awesome, who day? Huge pocket. Yeah, this pocket is huge. Keep in mind, though, the Lions are not starting any of the starters. They're using their backups, their second-string backups. So just keep that in mind for their defense. It's not their starting defense. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, Chase is doing Chase things. He's always doing Chase things. That was a great play right there. Anyway, and Joe Burrow gets sacked on the play. 2nd and 6 is going to turn into 3rd and 15. 9-yard sack by, wow. Let's try this one. Hazine. Wait, what? Teron Arnold is signing with the Seahawks? Teron Arnold is signing with the Seattle Seahawks. You know the guy who just got arrested for, setting up some dudes he thought was, robbing his place when they weren't and, did bad things? 5-yard run, a 5-yard catch out of the backfield for Samaje Perine brings up 4th and 10. And this is going to be a punt for the Bengals. First punt of the year for Ryan. But Teron Arnold is signing with the Seahawks. It's funny because he told the court, apparently Teron Arnold told the court other teams were interested in him and that he would be signing with a team sometime soon. And apparently the court did not believe him. They thought he was lying. And I guess he is. I guess he is signing with another team. He is signing with the Seattle Seahawks. That's crazy work. I mean, he's not good, but it's crazy that he even is getting another opportunity with a football team after what he did. I mean, the guy's not a good dude. Literally set up a whole entire event to do a kidnapping and threaten to kill people. Like that's not what you want to see from your a player in the NFL. I guess it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what, I feel like Roger Goodell is going to suspend him. He's going to get suspended for probably a period of time. 100%. Yeah, not the greatest start to our first drive, but it is preseason. You're showing a very vanilla offense, vanilla defense. You're not showing your best. Just keep that in mind. It's also the first time these guys are playing against another team. That's another thing. These guys, while yes, they're going hard in this game, this is the first time they're actually playing against another team. So just keep that in mind. Who cares? Preseason garbage. Just don't get hurt. Yeah, just don't get hurt is the biggest thing. That's the biggest, craziest thing. Done? No, I will never. You will sit in that cuck chair until the universe ends. 9-yard return for the Lions. Brings up 1st down and 10 now for the Lions at the 12-yard line. They're working an under center game. Yeah, they're trying. I mean, again, that's what preseason is for, though. Preseason is for doing things that you normally wouldn't do to see if they work or not. That's kind of the whole point of preseason. They have to get better under center. They do, 100%. Who got beat on the sack for Burrow? I did not see, but it really was just Burrow holding the ball too long on that play. I really wouldn't blame an offensive lineman. But here is the sack. This is the sack. Yeah. So if we slow it down, 0.25 speed. Let's see. I mean, yeah, he has time. Overloaded, held the ball. Yeah, I mean, he had time. You can't. I mean, 64 has his guy. He has his guy. I mean, you could say 64 eventually, but I mean, at some point, you can't hold forever. You literally cannot hold forever. I mean, that's just kind of how it works. 2-yard run up the middle for Sayre. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. P-Ryan missed the block. No, P-Ryan is a receiver. He's not blocking. P-Ryan is going out as a receiver here. Yeah, no, he's going out as a receiver. And that's not P-Ryan, that's Chase Brown. But he's going out as a receiver. He's not going out as a blocker. That's not a blocker. I don't think anyone missed their block. I think they overloaded a blitz, and I think that Joe held the ball a little bit too long, and eventually people are going to get in. So I think that's really what that comes down to. Robinson in. All right, 2nd down and 8. And it's going to be a short pass and then a penalty on Detroit for ineligible man downfield. So 8-yard pass, and that will be a penalty for a legal man downfield on the offense. So it's going to be a penalty flag on Detroit. Yeah, legal man downfield. So that brings up 2nd down and 13 for Detroit. Okay, I don't know why it does this. Incomplete pass intended for Isaac Tesla to the right-hand side. And that's going to be a 3rd and 13. Yep, ineligible man down the field. Starters. Are the backups in? Not yet. Not yet. They will be. Not yet. 3rd down and 13, because that was TJ Slayton on the play. So, 3rd and 13 now at Detroit's 9-yard line. Pass down the field is incomplete. And that was again going to Isaac Tesla, as that's going to be a 3-and-out for Detroit. Defense gets a 3-and-out, and they will have to punt the ball from their own 9-yard line. Actually should be a pretty good play here at the 9. Yeah, not bad. Another tip from TJ Slayton. Yeah, I know. Bro is TJ Slayton is a different animal, man. He's a different animal altogether. He gets that hand up there and that ball just goes boop out of here. Great play. All right, come on. God, we don't have to watch Jake Browning. I know, Drew. I know. I agree with you. All right, here we go. Punt play. That was just a bad throw altogether. It was actually Josh Newton. Josh Newton on that play was covering Isaac Tesla, but there wasn't anything he could have done. Like, the guy just threw the ball away. That 3rd and 13, he just threw it away pretty much. Like, Josh Newton wasn't in like a bad coverage versus Tesla, but like it was just thrown pretty much away. There wasn't anything he could do. Oh, what happened? Penalty on Josh Newton. No! Penalty on Josh Newton on the kickoff on the punt return. And that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, which will back us up to the 30-yard line. Come on, Josh freaking Newton. Are you kidding me? I just gave you a compliment. I just gave him a compliment, and he messes up right away. Great. I'm going to see a lot of books or move on. We need another back. Yeah. I mean, there's actually a good decent amount of backs on this roster. Like, he literally has good coverage versus Tesla. The guy throws it away. And then next play on the punt, he gets a holding call. Like, come on, man. Yeah, that was a 52-yard punt. And then freaking Fig Newton decides to get a holding call. So that's a 10-yard penalty on top of that. So 62-yard punt because Fig Newton decides to hold. Stupid, man. Burrow, come back. I hope Burrow starters are out. We'll see. I mean, I don't know, man. I think they want to score a touchdown. I think that they want to start off the preseason with a touchdown drive for their starters. When they okay, dude. Doesn't know. I'm about to block the word Geno Stone, okay? I'm about to block that word. You are no longer allowed to say Geno Stone. Ads at the moment? Really? I have ads turned off. Wow. So on my side, I always demonetize every live stream I do now, so I don't play ads myself. But YouTube does their side. YouTube will do their side of ads, sadly. So I can't turn off YouTube side, but I turn off my side. I never have ads on. Still remember Carter. And it's going to be a 5-yard run up the middle for Chase Brown, so starters are still in. 5-yard run. I hope Burrow threw 3 touchdowns a game. Tyrod Taylor allegedly for the Packers. Yeah, he is on the Packers, yep. All right, 2nd and 5 now, the 35-yard line for the Bengals. Let's get some points. It's all about scoring points in preseason, okay? When you get to do it the best. Okay, it's already raining there too. It is a rainstorm in Cincinnati right now. So this is going to be fun. 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line. Rainy. And that's going to be a run up the middle for Chase Brown. Gain of 3 on the play. Joe Burrow is still in this game. Not in the center. Don't like it. Yeah. So they're just trying some misdirection runs with Joe Burrow. With Chase Brown. It looks like they're going to keep him in for the first quarter. I would assume the first quarter is going to be what we see here. They're down in 2. 38-yard line. And that's going to be a first down. Joe Burrow passed to Drew Sample. 2-yard catch. And that's a first down, Bengals. Oh, it is. They're just warming up. Yeah. How are you guys watching outside of Cincy? So at first I thought it was like Bengals.com was supposed to be posting this game. Like they usually live stream every single Bengals game. But for some reason they're not tonight. So I'm not sure. 9-yard play up the middle here for Yoshi. Yoshi with the 9-yard catch here. And that's going to be 2nd down and 1. You could also go to Stream Ace. Cap gifted 10 jewels. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Cap 10. Thank you so much. I'm not sure what the jewels actually do, but I appreciate you. 10 jewels gifted. Appreciate you. But yeah, Stream Eats is also a thing. Samaje Perine up the middle for a gain of 7. And that's going to be 1st down and 10 now at Detroit's 44-yard line. First time today in Detroit territory. I don't know what jewels are. Of course, F1 Shook. I appreciate you being here, man. I don't know what they are, but people keep gifting them, and I think there's something. First down 10, the 44-yard line. For some reason, it doesn't pop up in the chat, though, which I don't like. 7-yard catch out of the backfield for Samaje Perine. 2nd down and 3 now at the 37-yard line. That'd be cool. Our fullback is Drew Sample. That's literally our fullback is Drew Sample. Yeah, I would just go with Stream East then, Haley. Stream East is like 2 plays behind at all times, but that's probably the best. Just use ad block and go Stream East. 2nd and 3 now at the 37-yard line. Using an antenna in Cincy area. 3rd down and 4 here after a -1-yard run by Chase Brown. Thankfully, I'm in Dayton, so we get Fox 19 here. Which is streaming the game right now. So, hey, we got gifted 6-7. 67 jewels. Let's go. Thank you so much. Oh, it literally does the 6-7 like emote thing. Oh, that is crazy work. That is crazy work. It does the 6-7 thing. On 3rd and 4, incomplete pass intended for Mike Gesicki. Brings up 4th and 4 now at the 38-yard line of Detroit. The fact it does the 6-7 thing makes me want to throw up. How is that a thing? We got to get off the 6-7 thing. Anyway. 4th and 4 now at Detroit's 38-yard line. And field goal is good by Money Mac. 55-yard field goal is good. And that's in the rain, by the way. He's kicking that in the rain. So 55-yard field goal in the rain. And Captain donates another 6-7. Why are we 6-7ing? Oh, man. Are you keep doing 6-7s? Bro. Okay. Okay. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. I get it. I get it. Oh, that's crazy work. Yeah, Stream East is like crazy far behind. I'm not gonna lie. It's like 2 or 3 plays behind, which is, I mean, I'm just saying, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. I appreciate you, Captain. Thank you so much for the donos. Oh, man. Oh, you did it again. You did it again, bro. Thank you so much. Should I do it 6 or 7 times? If you want to, bro, you do it. You do you, man. I think, hold up. Okay, so 1,000 jewels. Okay, a jewel is, I think, worth a penny, right? I believe the jewels are worth a penny each. So I believe the jewel, like 67, is 67 jewels like 67 cents, I think? I might be incorrect. I've never seen the jewels before. It's like 67 cents, I believe. Unless I'm wrong, you guys can tell me. Unk alert! 440 jewels from Mike. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. No, Stream East is not down. They just said it was down because I think they wanted people to stop using it. So they tried to go with the, reverse psychology route, which they just said it was going to be taken down, and it was down and no longer available. But it actually is still available. It's still available. So, oh no, we got an Unk alert from the Captain. Is it gonna play? Unless it already played and I just missed it. Oh man. Did they just started this like jewel thing? And we got an Unk alert from Crocster. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing with these? Oh man. So it's 1,000. You get 1,000. Thank you so much, Captain. Thank you so much, Crocs. Thank you so much, Mike. You get 1,000 of jewels for $10. It's 1,000 jewels for $10, pretty much. Thank you so much. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Thank you so much, Croxers. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you guys. Sent hiding. What is sent hiding? Why is he so creative? These are so creative. 26-yard return for the Lions to the 31-yard line. Thank you so much, Captain, for the 6-7. I don't know, Captain, what you started. You started something, apparently. First out of 10 now, 37-yard line. What's the variation that works? I don't even know, bro. And it's going to be a pass here out of the backfield to Sayers, and that's going to be a gain of 16. Tackle made by Poison Ivy. They set us at 1,000. Wait, they set us at... Wait, do you saying that everyone, like, YouTube gave everyone 1,000 jewels? Is that what you're saying? There's no way everyone gave everyone 1,000 jewels, bro. That'd be crazy. Okay, so a star is 2 jewels, I guess. And that's going to be a pass to Meeks. And that's going to be a gain of 17. Tackle made by P.J. Jules. And that's going to be down to the 36-yard line. Oh, they sent everyone a throw. So you don't have to. Okay, so you don't have to pay for them. They're free pretty much. Because everyone gets $1,000. That's crazy. I did not know that. Okay. Interesting. 36-yard line. 2-yard run up the middle for Sayers. And that's going to be 2nd down and 8 now. The 34-yard line of the Bengals. It's an interesting sight right now. It's been interesting, this game so far. But I will say we allowed 0 points so far. Just wait, how do I No, you're not redeeming it. You're not allowed to redeem it. Done. No. I don't care what you think. You're not allowed to redeem it. No redeeming it for you, bud. I don't know. They did it for me. I think you get the money though. Maybe don't take my word for it. Maybe, I don't know. I think you still probably do. Yeah. 3rd down and 3 after a 5-yard catch by Tyler Conklin. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now at the 29-yard line. It's like the little gift button. Don't tell him. You know he's going to send 1,001 jewel donations. And it's just going to be stupid stuff. I'm going to have to block him from donating. Feels good to be back. 100%, Steven. I agree with you. It does feel good to be back. Run up the middle for no gain brings up 4th and 3. So that's going to bring up 4th and 3 now at Cincy's 29-yard line as the defense stuffs it up the middle. Oren Burks with the tackle. Doesn't look good so far. Well, also keep in mind, so is this I don't know if this is our starting offensive line, though. And 4th and 3, incomplete pass to Isaac Tesla, and turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. I think he played like very limited amount, F1 Shook. I think he played like maybe 5 snaps. Maybe 5 snaps. I miss these streams. I missed them too, Crackster. They're always great. Incomplete pass, turnover on downs, Bengals football. At the 29-yard line, the defense holds yet again. So the first one was an interception, and now this. This is their 2nd string, F1 Shook, not their 3rd string. This is 2nd string, and this is Isaac Tesla's their starting receiver, though. He's their starting guy, so technically it's not their... I mean, yeah, kind of, you know. I don't know. You know what? It's all good. All ball, let's go. Joe Flacco, incomplete pass, right-hand side to Kobe Young. Wait, Joe Flacco's playing today? Wow. I didn't know Joe Flacco was playing. D-Money with the 199. Hooday. This is our year. 100% I agree with you. Thank you so much for the dono, D-Money. Poison Ivy got away with PI. I disagree. Who did allow the sack from the Bengals offensive line? No one really allowed the sack. It's just that, as right there, Joe Flacco fumbles the ball, recovered by Flacco at the 25-yard line. No one allowed the sack. It was just that the play took forever. Like, he held the ball way too long. This was the sack, by the way, in case you're wondering. No one allowed this sack to happen. Chase Brown's going out as a receiver. You can see the play just took too long. It just took way too long. Yeah. I think it was Teddy K. No, it wasn't Teddy K. Wait, no, is Teddy K? No, Teddy K's right there. That's Teddy K. That's Teddy K has his guy the whole time. That's the one back. That's fumble. So you can only use Jules on mobile on one desktop. Thankfully. Fumble, bro. Yeah. Let me see. Did Joe Flacco's fumble? Joe Burrow's night is done. Okay. Let me see if I can look up the Joe Flacco fumble. Rigged. Ah, no, they don't have the Joe Flacco fumble. Oh, wait, maybe they do. Nope, they don't. All right, whatever. 3rd and 16. So Zach didn't change anything to the offense. Play calling nice, yeah. Well, I mean, this is preseason, so you're going to get the most vanilla thing ever, pretty much, as is kind of how it works. You're not going to get the best of the best in preseason. You're never going to. So is this a starting offensive line? Hold up. That's Mims. That's Teddy K. Yeah, this is a starting offensive line. Okay. I didn't know if they had the backups in. You haven't heard from me in a while. I know, Ian. What's up, Ian Jones? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Missed you, bud. Who day, everyone? Good to have football back. Mark, my man, Marky Mark. Marky Mark and the Fun Bunch. Why is Flacco in spread in rain doing RPOs? I don't know. Of course, you're seeing a super vanilla game playing its preseason. Yeah, you're always going to. You're always going to see a very just basic preseason system. Why would you have Why would you? Would they have backups in with Burrow as quarterback? Well, because Dalton just recently lost his child. It was stillborn, so I didn't know if they he didn't want to play this game. But other than that, yeah, everyone else should be starting. But I didn't know if Dalton was in or not. Because, yeah, he just lost his child. 3-yard throw to Kobe. 20-yard throw to Kobe Young. First down, Bengals. On 3rd and 15. Kobe Young with the play. I have not played that game yet, Mike. Thank you so much for telling me that. I was thinking about playing that last night. I gotta play that game. Thank you so much for telling me that. I appreciate you. I gotta play that game. I have not even. I saw the game the other night. I saw a thing about it. I gotta play it. Appreciate you. You just reminded me of that in the perfect time. I'm excited for Bengals football too, Ian. I agree with you. It's Flacco this drive, yeah. And it's going to be an incomplete pass for Joe Flacco, but intentional grounding will be a 10-yard penalty, 2nd and 20. So it's going to be intentional grounding on Joe Flacco. And Yoshi citing that. Yeah, Yoshi caught a ball. He caught like an 8-yard pass earlier from Joe Burrow. So he did. Yes. He caught an 8-yard pass. That's always done, but I think he's out now, but he was when he was in. 8-yard catch. 2nd and 20 now at the 34-yard line after an intentional grounding call as Flacco tries to throw the ball away and is a penalty. Went out. It's good. All right, good to know. I'm playing it later, and better be as great as it is. I'm sure it will be. I've heard glowing reviews about that game, so should be good. And it's going to be an 11-yard catch by Yoshi! Yoshi with his 2nd catch of preseason, and that's going to be an 11-yard grab by Yoshi. Pretty old and jaded, but I look forward to getting back to it. Yeah. I mean, when they're... Thank you so much for the 2 jewels, Kylo. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Or Silver Stars, excuse me. 8-yard catch by Kobe Young brings up 4th and 1 now at the 47-yard line of Detroit. It's going to be a 8-yard catch right there by Kobe Young. But yeah, I feel like nowadays the gaming industry, there's not as many good. Thank you so much, Kylo, again for the 10 gold coins. But yeah, I feel like nowadays there's just not as many great games as there was in the past. So when you do get a good game and there is like a really good game, you gotta cherish it. Taj Brooks on 4th and 1 up the middle for 2 yards. Thank you so much, Captain, for the 10 jewels. I'm watching right now on Streamies. But you can watch it. I think that's, unless you want to pay, Streamies is probably the best. Kobe Young is massive. He looks bigger than T. Higgins on screen. He's 6'5" and like 230, I think. He's like 6'5", 230. 5-yard run up the middle for Taj Brooks is going to bring up 2nd down and 5 now at the 40-yard line. Other than Streamies, I don't know what else is. What else you could watch the game, because right now, without paying for it, obviously, if you want to pay for it, you can get NFL Plus or NFL Network, any of the NFL things. 2nd and 5 now at the 40-yard line. Bengals currently up 3-0 with 12:40 to go in the second quarter. Currently rocking and rolling with this preseason Game Day Network. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. And that's going to be a first down. Taj Brooks catch out of the backfield. 8-yard catch by Taj Brooks. Detroit Lions guy was injured on the play. Rakestraw was injured on the play. So that's going to be an 8-yard catch for a first down for the Bengals. Taj Brooks with the 8-yard catch. Yeah, that's true. But that's why you just get ad blocker and you live your life in a good way. Like, go in the Chrome extension store and just type in ad blocker and do the best one. And then just walk away happy. That's what I do. Yep. Rakestraw got hurt. Tajay needs all the reps. I know he's a good player. He does. Good screen lion guy tried to cheap shot. Yeah. He helpings. Oh, man. Taj Brooks obliterated lying injury timeout. Yeah, he got, injury. Stay hydrated, my friends. 550 joules from Autistic Mess Web. All right, come on. It's going to be 1st down and 10 now at the 32-yard line. We had an injury timeout. Lions guy got injured on the play. But it looks like Joe Flacco is leading his first touchdown drive. Hopefully, first touchdown drive of the year. Keep calling him Kobe Higgins. Yes, Kobe Young does look good so far. He's been looking amazing. Imagine Baker Mayfield, someone got hurt before or during training camp. We have to play Jake Browning. Well, there's still a possibility that they trade away Baker Mayfield. There's still reports that he could get traded away and they could get, somebody else because he wants a new deal and the Lions don't, the Bucks don't want to give him a new deal yet. So, always a possibility. Eric All is not playing tonight. He is not playing tonight. No Eric All. Eric All, he's 100% back, but you're not going to play him in preseason. You're just not. He's not playing. Our starter offensive line still out there? No. Now we have the backups in. We only had the starters in for Joe Burrow. Hoping Baker sits out. We get the whale backup. That would be fun playing Jake Browning. Although watching Jake Browning would be better when you're watching him from the other side of him being awful. When was the last preseason game won by the Bengals? That's a good question. We don't win many. I think didn't we beat the Falcons last year? I thought we beat the Falcons with a game-winning field goal. Keaton Mitchell up the middle for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made by Harper. Who cares? Preseason, just stay healthy. Yep. There's also Vita Vea. Yeah, Vita Vea wants to be traded too because he wants a new deal, and the Bucks don't want to give him a new deal. What's his chant gonna be? I don't know, but I don't think they're going to call him C. Higgins. There's already a Higgins on this squad. By the talking heads this week, one mentioned in Tampa Bay is under contract negotiating with Baker. They have offered him many different deals, and he has declined every single one. Incomplete pass intended for Taj Brooks brings up 3rd down and 3 now at the 25-yard line. Like, they have offered him many different contracts, Baker Mayfield, and he has said no to every single one. And according to reports, they're not even close. They're not even close to getting a deal done because Baker wants way too much money to what the Bucs want to offer. So they're offering him it, yes. They're giving him opportunities. He's saying no. So if he's saying no, then I will see how everything shakes out. But Kobe Young, wide receiver 3. So hoping we get better under center out of preseason. I'm sure they're gonna do a lot more under center throughout the next 2 preseason games. I'm sure. This is also just the first one. You don't want to have any injuries after the first one. So you kind of play a little bit safe, but you also, that kind of stuff. Who dey? From Thailand. Bonjour. Bonjour, my good sir. Bonjour. I like Flacco. Here you get hit. He does get hit in these games because it's preseason. And he is the backup. So, fun times. Imagine Baker going to the Cards. Oh, that was a landing spot beside the Vikings. The top landing spot for Baker was the Steelers. Steelers was the top landing spot. And it's going to be a fumble. Key Mitchell runs at the middle, no gain. Fumble by the Bengals, recovered by Detroit at the 13-yard line. So that's going to be a fumble by Keaton Mitchell. And that's going to be a Lions football. Unfortunately. All right, let's see the play. Come on, show the play. How bad was it? It was Abney with the fumble recovery. And they're not going to show the play? Wow. There's something going on with Glass-Smith, Klein handoffs. What we got here? We got Kilo with the 10 happy poops. Oh, man. Milton, not Mitchell. Oh, that's Kendall Milton. My bad. I don't know why. I don't know why Mitchell was in my brain. Milton, sorry. Kendall Milton. Shaka Seals just hit Green Bay quarterback in the head. That's not surprising. Flacco's handoffs. Oh, Flacco. Okay. Sorry, my brain is all over the place right now. Cause I wanted to watch that replay, and they didn't show the replay right away, which kind of ticked me off. But Kendall Milton fumbles the ball, recovered by Detroit. So we were about to score and actually do something, and freaking fumble. It's such a bad game to highlight. Sure, no flags on the Steelers. That's not surprising. Oh, what is that Steelers game right now? It's 3-0 Steelers game. This is the Steelers game right now. 3-0. Wow. Fun times. 1st down and 10 after the fumble recovery. Actually, let me check this real fast. Steelers. Here's the headshot. Okay. I don't think it's as bad. It's not good. So they're saying that this should be a penalty flag. I think he should have pulled up. He led with the crown of his helmet right here. I don't think it's as bad, though. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, Milton's not making the roster, Incomplete pass to Tyler Gordon lands Landon Robinson on the play. Penalty on Detroit for offensive holding, 6-yard penalty. 6-yard penalty on the play. He is sliding. You are right. He's giving himself up. The player should have pulled up and tried to avoid the hit, and he did lead with his helmet. Which, yeah, that's good. That should be a penalty, 100%. He led with his helmet. He should have pulled up. He didn't pull up. The guy's sliding. He's giving himself up. You got to pull up in that case. Fumble! Fumble recovered by Cassius Howe. Sayers fumbles the ball and catches Howe with the recovery. Let's freaking go! Let's go, baby. Let's go, Cassius Howe. Future Hall of Famer, Cassius Howe. Oh, he just dropped it. Holy moly. Sarah just dropped that ball. Bro, that wasn't even Cassius Howe. Like, no one made a play. Sarah just dropped the football. Taj Brooks up the middle for 3 yards. Like, that's just Sarah dropping the football. I don't even know. What was that, bro? He just dropped. There was no clean handoff there. There was nothing was clean about that play. He handed it off, and the running back just didn't grab it. The running back just let the ball hit the ground. Thank you so much, Kilo. The running back just let the ball fall straight to the ground. I mean, he is going to be a future Hall of Famer. But that play right there wasn't anything special. That was just him jumping on the football after it hit the ground. Touchdown, Andrews! Jack Andrews, the 7th round pick from Cali. And that's going to be Jack Andrews with the first Bengals touchdown of the year. The man who wanted to play with Burrow. The man who played with Mendoza. The man, you have to be on mobile, F1 Shook, apparently. You have to be on mobile. Oh, where can I get tickets? Oh, you're talking about the Super Bowl. Okay, I think you meant the Jewels. Thank you so much, Artistic Mess, for the MVP. And Jack Andrews with the touchdown. And up 10-0. Thank you so much, Kilo, with the turn it up. Our backups get a touchdown before our starters. Hey, let's go. That's because Jack Andrews should be a starter. That's why. Jack Andrews should be 100%. Why do they keep showing baseball highlights? What are we doing, bro? Yeah. That gonna be a call. Let's see. Bengal. Okay. Can I type in names right? Bengals. Let's see. All right. Bengals 2026. We do. Okay, this fumble actually is kind of funny. This is the Milton fumble. So, he gets it, right? Like, wait, what even is this? The ball was snapped to Milton. Hold up. The ball snaps to Milton pretty much. And then he runs it, and then he flies it forward. Oh, man, what is life? What is life right now? We are... Yes, we are. This was the touchdown to Andrews. That's the touchdown to Andrews. Oh, man, what is life? Direct snap to the running back. The running back wasn't ready for it. The running back then fumbles it 20 yards forward. Oh, man. Oh, that's not good. That's Orlando Brown Jr. Dude, that's not a good sight, Orlando Brown. Oh, Lando. Dude, that's awful. That's a backup versus Orlando Brown Jr. That's bad. Yeah. That's crazy work. All right. Orlando Brown Jr. struggling in the big preseason. Can't have that happen, Orlando. Got to be tightened up there, man. Yeah, everyone was beating him in practice. Everyone was beating him in practice, man. Orlando Brown has had an awful training camp so far. He's had an awful training camp. I don't know if we should talk about the backup left tackle. The backup left tackle is Cody Ford. Our backup left tackle is Cody Ford. No, Sexy Dexy didn't do anything. TJ Slayton did stuff, but not Sexy Dexy. He got like a 2-year extension. So he did technically. He got a very small, minuscule extension. So he didn't get anything special. So, what it do? What's up, Dennis? How you doing? What's up? 9-yard run for Sayers up the middle is going to bring up 2nd down and 1 now at the 36-yard line. Landon Robinson does look good, yeah. 100%. Landon Robinson looks like an animal. So tomorrow I'll have my breakdown of this whole entire game, play by play, and look at the offensive line play like I always do every year. I can't wait to watch Orlando Brown Jr. That's one guy I'm very excited to watch in this upcoming breakdown. 1st down run up the middle for Sayers, gain of 3. Tackle made by Chris Jenkins and Malik Jackson. I don't know if I should be excited or I should just be like interested. Because that's ugh. Yeah, but that doesn't help us this year though. We're trying to win the Super Bowl this year. We're gonna try to win next year too, but like we need to make sure Joe is protected this year. Can't afford another major injury to Joseph. Did contract by himself with Mike Brown. Yeah, he did. He literally went in a room with Mike Brown. They sat down. They talked for a bit. And that was pretty much that. Hey, we got one gifted membership donation. And the captain gets it. Oh, man, that is crazy. Oh, man, the captain with the gifted membership from Autistic Mess Web. Thank you so much for the for that, and thank you so much, Captain, for becoming a MVP member. We're back. Yes, Inter Paul CM. Welcome back. Welcome. I know this is our backups. Defense are facing our defense. Or wait, our backups are defense are facing, but our defense looks a lot better so far. They do, yes. Put the Duke guy at the left tackle. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a 15-yard catch right there by Lovett, which is a 1st down and 10 now to the 46-yard line. Is he just washed? I think he just isn't good anymore, Mike. I think he just... I don't think he was ever like the most elite player ever, but I think over time he just slowly got worse. Injuries did not help him. Like, injuries has slowly degraded him to a point where you're now talking about what you're going to do for the future. That's the problem with him. I mean, it's got like 20 years ago. It's pronounced Interpol CM. Okay, Interpol CM. 1st down, Josh Dobbs scrambles for 9 yards. Tackle made by Cedric Johnson on the play. But yeah, I think it's just injuries. Injuries over time have piled up, and it has slowly destroyed him as a player. How playing with the third string? Yeah, I think he's just getting a lot of playtime in general. And it's like Shamar Stewart. Remember Shamar Stewart last year when he only played with like the backups or whatever. He didn't play with the starters in preseason week 1, and everyone was going crazy like, why is he not with the starters? I think it's just how they want. He's gonna get Burrow killed. He might. He really might because he looks so bad in training camp so far. And it scares the crap out of me watching him play tonight and getting beat like that. How I missed you. Yes, Casey. Yes, yes, yes. But I agree with you. It's not a good sight to see him get beat like that. All right, so it's going to be a 15-yard catch called back because the offensive holding brings up 1st and 20 here. So 1st and 20 now after the 10-yard penalty for offensive holding brings the ball back to the 43-yard line. Is he good for a backup, or is it really that bad? I mean, he could be a good backup. Here's the thing, right? When you think of your backup's only going to come in if your starter goes down, right? If there's a tragic thing that happens with your starter and you need a fill play, I think he could be a really good option in a fill-in play, yes. But I still think you want to find a left tackle of the future, if that makes sense. And the problem with Orlando Brown Jr. is if you do have him as a backup, 1, he's costing you too much money, right? 2, he probably still has some type of trade value. Even if it's not much, you could probably still figure out a team out there that you could make a move with. And I think that's really what it comes down to. And also your backup, especially with the offensive line being so thin, like depth of the offensive line is always thin. You want someone who's universal, right? And you have someone like we just drafted with Brian Parker, who can kind of be that Cody Ford type of guy. And Cody Ford's a good example of this. You want a guy who can play multiple positions because there's only 53 men on your team, right? So at the end of the day, you want to be able to have one guy do as much jobs as possible within reason. And that's where if you do have a starter, and there's nothing wrong with having him mentor a young guy, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You could have him mentor a left tackle of the future. But at the same time, every second you waste having him at left tackle or having not the guy at left tackle, you're risking Joe Burrow's health and his future. And at some point, you have to look at a risk and reward scenario. Is it worth it to risk Joe Burrow? And the reward is maybe you get a left tackle in the future, maybe you don't, or maybe you stick with him because you feel comfortable with him. So that's what it comes down to. It's your risk reward scenario, and it's also you want to have, somewhat of a backup that is going to be your future left tackle. Yeah, so that's kind of my mindset on everything. Anyway, 3rd down and 10 here at the 38-yard line of Cincinnati. 4:47 to go in the second quarter. Bound help. They need to move him. I don't know if Mims would be the best left tackle. I think he's a great right tackle. But left tackle, you have to be a little bit more mobile as I understand. Yeah, it is time for an upgrade. And I don't think that they're ready to do that. I don't think they want to do that. Chris Jenkins with the sack. Let's go. Chris Jenkins with the sack. I don't know if Mims could be a left tackle. Not every right tackle can be a left tackle. Like, for example, the Titans, J.C. Latham, he can't be left tackle. He can't. Not even close. Great guy. Big guy. Massive human. Cannot play left tackle. Not everyone can. And he was a top 5 pick, by the way. The J.C. Latham. Some people can. Some people can play both. But we have to see if he can play both. If he can, you could do that. You could then swing Cody Ford to right tackle. And I don't think right tackle would be the worst scenario possible for Cody Ford. For right now, like just a right now filler option. you would probably want to go out there and get someone else. You could put Orlando Brown at right tackle. You could move him over. That's where he was in Baltimore, actually. In Baltimore, he was right tackle. And then when he went to KC, he went to left tackle because he wanted to get the money. So you could. Again, there's options you could do. You could find tackle in the draft. You can. But that's not a right now solution. Or if you do that, you're going to have to look for someone for the future. And that's going to take you some time to develop them. The big thing I have an issue with is there's reports and rumors every single offseason now that eventually Scott Peters is going to get an OC job. And you need to get your new left tackle of the future when Scott Peters is still here. That's the problem. At a left tackle, I thought they put him at right tackle because of OBJ. Was he a left tackle at Georgia? Let me see. Mims, Georgia. At Georgia, was he left tackle? Was he right tackle? Draft profile. I mean, he's a massive guy, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was left tackle. NFL prospects. He was projected to play right tackle, according to NFL.com. PFF scouting report. No, he only played right tackle at college. Here's his scouting report. He played every snap in college at right tackle. Oh, wait. Yeah, right tackle. Yeah. He's never played a snap at left tackle in college. So, well, once the backups come in, like Josh Johnson comes in, this is probably going to be like a 21-17 game, I think. By 21-17. Yeah, at Georgia, he only played right. He didn't play left. Brooks can't catch. Yeah, I mean, he's not the greatest at hands, but he has been working on it this offseason, they said. He's been working on his catching ability. They've been working on all the guys' catching ability, trying to really get some receiving backs. 3 and out for the Bengals, and the Bengals will have to punt, as Josh Johnson, by the way, is now in the game. So Josh Johnson, Joe Flacco's day is over. He got to play for around 6.5 minutes, and then Josh Johnson now is in. But Josh Johnson goes 3 and out, and they'll have to punt the ball back. See what the final score. Oh, man. Yeah. Gotta love it. Okay, I moved wrong. Yeah. I mean, he's a massive human being. I'm sure he could play left tackle. A lot of the reasons why right tackles can't play left tackle, though, like J.C. Latham is a good example of this, is because you have to be very mobile at left tackle. You have to be able to. Thank you so much, Captain, for the 100 joules. But you have to be able to run around and move around at left tackle. And a lot of right tackles, they just can't do that. They're very good at being blockers, and they're very good at just setting the edge and being able to out-muscle people. And that's why they're right tackles. Now, if your arms aren't long enough, then you become a guard. So Mims, obviously, his arms are long enough to be a left tackle. But for example, Jonah Williams, he had T-Rex arms. If you remember Jonah Williams, his arms were very tiny. And when he got drafted, they said that he had to play guard because he could never play tackle because his arms were too small. He still played guard. He still played tackle, even though his arms were T-Rex arms. He still played tackle. He wasn't the greatest at it, but he wanted to play tackle, and we let him play tackle. They said the same about Whitworth. But Whitworth could move, though. If you watch Whitworth with the Rams, even in his older age, He could still move though. He had some moves to him. But again, not like you look at Whitworth, right? Compare him to J.C. Latham from Alabama. J.C. Latham from Bama, he was top 5 pick to the Titans. Latham. Let me see. So this guy, this is the tackle from Bama who went to the Titans. He is not mobile. Like, you're not going to see J.C. Latham move. You're not. He's a big guy, but he's not a big guy who's going to be moving. And because of that, he cannot play left tackle. It doesn't matter what you do. You're not putting him at left tackle. Bengals, I'm talking about what thing came out. They said he was a guard. He was playing guard when he was playing tackle. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, even though, like, later in his career with the Rams, he was even mobile. So when he came out, he was way more mobile than he was with the Rams. So, no, I'm not surprised at all that he was, that they just thought he wasn't as mobile, but he was. And a lot of that does come down to scouting reports and stuff. Hey, Ryan, what's up, Tom Sparrow? What's up? Was Joe Burrow left tackle at LSU, currently playing in the UK league? You talking about Joe Burrow, quarterback? I don't think he was left tackle. Sway's Train. Hey, thank you so much, Sway's Train. Appreciate you. Is any left tackle available in free agency? No one good. You're not gonna be this late in free agency and find a left tackle that's a starter. You would just find backups. He wasn't. They said he was a guard and short arms. Stupid scouts. Yeah, scouts are always stupid, though. Although they were right on Jonah Williams. I'll say that. They were very right on Jonah Williams. Thanks so much, Captain, for the jewel donation. Touchdown Raiders. Nice. So here are the available left tackles. Taylor Decker, who I think retired, Cam Robinson, Calvin Beachum, DJ Humphries. Orlando Brown Jr. is better than every single one of these options. He's better than every single one of these options. So if you're going to look at those options, you're just going to keep Orlando Brown Jr. and move on with your life. There's really no point. Just unfortunate. But left tackles are not easy to come by. That's the thing. And that's why I think the Bengals don't want to give up on Orlando Brown Jr. Williams got Burrow hurt. He did. Because Jonah Williams was never supposed to be a tackle. He was always supposed to be a guard. Like, I know, like, obviously talking about with, Whitworth, who they said has short arms. But if you look at, what's his name? Jonah Williams. Bro has literally T-Rex arms. It's crazy. Pass interference on PJ Jules will put the ball at Detroit's 49-yard line. So PJ Jules with the pass interference now puts them at the 49-yard line. You ran out of your free Jules. Oh, man, that sucks. I appreciate you donating them, though. I appreciate it. 2nd and 10 here. Incomplete pass to Lovett. I have faith in our new swing tackle. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Scott Peters, I think, will figure things out. And I think Scott Peters can put a Band-Aid on a lot of problems. And I think that's the most important thing here. No Mahomes versus the Rams. That's not surprising. They're saying he'll be ready for week 1, but, like, there's no reason to put him back in preseason. Thank you so much for the jamming. Thank you so much, Artistic Mess. And 27-yard run for Sayers. Tackle made by C. Wright. Huge run right there by Sayers. I felt that. I didn't know they give everyone 1,000 jewels on mobile. That's crazy work. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. But hey, you know what? I don't know if I even get any of that money. I probably don't, but it's still cool. I mean, I like the interaction. I honestly do. So I'm all good. Update on Shamar Stewart. Zach Taylor still keeping it as cryptic as possible. He still said several weeks. He hasn't really said anything else. He just said several weeks, and that's pretty much all we're getting. So several weeks is what we're getting. Offensive holding call on the Lions brings up 1st and 20 now at the 32-yard line. Linebacker miss and then bad tackling. That sounds about right. But yeah, so I'm gonna guess he's not playing any preseason, 100%. And when he does come back, it will probably be right before the season starts. He 100% should be back by week 1. At most, he should be missing 3 to 4 weeks. And right now, we're like on week 2 or 3. Timeout called for the Bengals. 1:04 to go in the second quarter. As it's going to be a timeout for Cincinnati here. As they're trying to maybe get the ball back. As it's going to be a 3rd down here. So, let's see. Which process hanging around. Yeah. I mean, I think for the most part, player-wise, I think he's fine. He just needs to be able to process. I don't think he'll be on the PUP. The PUP means you're out for the first 6 weeks of the season. And they're saying that he should be back before the season starts. Beating bet 1,000 joules when the Bengals. Oh my. My record prediction for this upcoming year is 12-5. 12-5 is my record prediction. 3rd and 19 is going to be an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 19 now. Ball on the 31-yard line. So let's see what shakes here. I don't believe them. I mean, that's your choice. Believe them or not. Did our 3rd round pick play yet? Bobo, I believe, did play. And Cassius Howell recovered a fumble earlier. So, yeah. They did play. And Kobe Young also played. Cassius Howell was the 2nd round pick, actually. So Bobo played and Kobe Young did really good. That would be political. Bro. I don't think that would be political, but yeah, he could. I mean, he could go on the PUP list. Prep list, though, is mandatory out 6 weeks. And I don't think they're going to do that. At that point, you might just keep him out the first 2 weeks and then bring him back week 3. Some sports websites say the Bengals win 15+. I don't think. I don't know about 15+. I think realistically we could win 13-4 or 12-5. 11-6 was mine. Yeah, that's realistic. That's not bad. Penalty for offensive holding again on the Lions. Another offensive holding. Holy moly with the holding calls against the Lions. Lions getting these holding calls like there's no tomorrow. That's like the 3rd holding call on this drive alone. I've never seen so many holding calls in a preseason game on one drive. 3rd and 24. Do you think Bobo is going to be good in the NFL? I think he'll be one of the best corners. I love Bobo. I think Bobo is very underrated. He's 6'4". He has a great frame, a great size. That's something you can't teach. And I think he has a great knack for the football. I think Bobo is going to be great. Pitt looking suspicious. Not surprising. Timeout called by the Bengals after another 3-yard run. So the Bengals trying to get the ball back and score before halftime as they have 43 seconds left. And this is going to set up for a field goal attempt for Jake Bates. Any given Sunday, Browns could get high and win 9 games. I don't think so. Do you not have a live stream? What do you mean, do I not have a live stream? Not sure what you mean by that, Carson. My record prediction is going 20-0. That would be great. Taco didn't play. Did he play? Because I thought Cash Sal wasn't going to play. Apparently he did. Name 6 teams that will beat us. 6 teams that will beat us? Well, I said 5, by the way. But I think the Ravens will split with us. That's 1. I think the Chiefs could beat us because the referees could go really crazy. I think we're gonna lose the first Steelers game back after going to Madrid. I think that's possible. Um, hang on, hold up. I gotta think of the schedule. There's the 3 games. Do you just watch on Game East? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Stream East. I just watch on Stream East sometimes. If I don't have like a game thing, I watch Stream East. Who else? Let me see our schedule, because I can't think of our schedule off the top of my head for some reason. Bengals schedule. Okay, those are 3 games right there. I could see us losing the final game versus the Browns just because we already have the division locked up, you know? I could see that. We have the division locked up, so Browns. Penalty on Cincinnati, 5-yard penalty for illegal formation will give them an easier field goal. So I would say we lose to the Brownies because we have the division locked up. That's 4 losses. And I mean, we could lose to the Texans. We could. The Texans got a top 10 defense. We could lose to them. That's 5 losses. Well, I didn't say we're going to sweep the AFC North. I said we're going to split with the Ravens, beat the Steelers twice, and split with the Browns. So, yeah. How did the starters look? They looked rough. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't good. It was decent. I'll say it was decent. But it wasn't that great. I'll be honest. It was not that great. Texans defense is amazing. Their offense, I think CJ Stroud is going to struggle, but they have really good running backs now. And I think that they can run the ball very efficiently. And I think that's going to be the big thing with the Texans is if they can run the ball and run the ball down people's throats, I think that their defense is going to take them very far. So I think that's what it comes down with the Texans is their defense and then how good their offensive line is and also how good is their running backs. Field goal made by the Lions will now make it a 10-3 game. Those guys don't get paid till regular season. Huh? Steelers are thinking I don't want to get hurt in the preseason. Yeah, you don't get paid like your actual contract you sign until I think it's the kickoff of the first game of the regular season. That's when you actually get your money. You have to wait to the first. You have to make the 53-man roster and then kick off. Yeah. Falcons, Steelers, Browns, Week 13, Ravens, KC, all frauds. I think they're frauds, but I think the referees are going to help them. And you can't tell me the referees will not help the Steelers or the Ravens or the freaking Chiefs. Because you know that they will. Defense is going to get hurt. It's going to hurt Lamar Jackson. It's possible. Very possible. We have a great defense this year. Don't be hard on the Steelers. It's their first preseason game. I will always trust the Steelers as long as I live. They got better. They definitely Sexy Dexy did play. He didn't really do much of anything. But they got better. The Texans offensive line got a lot better. Bane is going to be run right by OBJ in the starter. My assumption is they're going to put what's his name? They're going to put Chase Brown in the backfield to help block for that case. I think that's what they're going to do. No, Sexy Dexy did play. He played. He didn't play much, but he did play. That was like the big thing. That was like because Zach Taylor said going into this game, the big thing is you're going to see Sexy Dexy. He just didn't play much. Almost had a house call. Yeah. Bengals starters are not the Steelers ready it again. Yeah. Ready? Ryan, you got Madden 27? I do. I've uploaded videos every single day on That My Gamer and That My Gamer 2. My Madden channels. He did play really well. This is softball, football. Yeah. Eric All can block? Yep, but we're not going to see him to the regular season. I'm saying we sweep the Ravens, KC, and Texans. We lose to the Steelers, Falcons, and Browns. Okay, yeah. No, I see what you're saying, Haley. I don't think you're wrong. I think that could happen. 100%. I agree with you. I'm just trying to be as, realistic in my brain as possible. And my realistic brain is I think we go 12-5. Maybe 13-4. See how much attention he got from the O-line. Because you got to think, at that point, Haley, if we're that good, right, as you're saying, we're probably not starting our starters the final week of the season because we probably already have, at that point, the AFC locked up. So you're probably putting in your backups the final week. And if that's the case, then you're probably not beating the Brownies. So that's going to be a fourth loss no matter what. Right? I mean, so I don't know. That's kind of how I look at it. It's like if you're not going to start your starters final week and you're going to lose that game anyway, then that might just be a loss just cuz. If we are actually competing for something in the final week, I 100% will agree that I think we're going to win the final week. But if we're not, then we're not. Then there's no point. Flacco is seeing the field better than Joe sometimes. Joe Flacco has played for 20 some odd years. Joe Burrow's only played for what, 6 years? Yeah, 6 years. So there's a complete difference in time period of how long one has played over the other. Joe Flacco is a very good aging veteran. He's played a long time. I don't even know how to get 11 versus 11 tape. NFL app. If you have NFL Plus or NFL anything, like the subscription service, after every single game, preseason and regular season, you get the 22 the film 22 film, which is like the up in the air film, and then you also get the down on the field film. That's how I do all my breakdowns. That's how I do my offensive line breakdowns is that. I'm saying we lose to the Browns week 18. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm being stupid then. We end up winning week 18, bet on Haley. I don't know. If the game matters, I think we will. Are we going to set up a 61-yard field goal? We're about to set up a 61-yard field goal for Money Mac in preseason. He kicked a 55 earlier. All 22. Thank you so much, F1 Shook. All 22. Why don't we have the game for free on YouTube TV? I don't know. I stopped doing YouTube TV. It's a scam. That's way too much money. Tampa Bay, Houston are tough games. They are tough games. I think Tampa Bay, though, will win just because no matter what, because it's the first game of the season, and we're going to come out guns a-blazing. So I think that game's going to be a win no matter what for that reason, but every game is tough. You're not going to play football and not have tough games. That's just how it works. Especially because everyone's gunning for us. I don't know. The Brownies are always a tough one. All right, come on. 161-yard field goal at a time. Intentional grounding. Wait, hold on. Josh Johnson, penalty on Cincinnati, intentional grounding. Enforced as Detroit's 44-yard line. Oh, we didn't go for the 61-yard field goal. We went for it. That is disgusting. We should have went for the 61-yard field goal. Instead, we went for it, and then we didn't get it, and then they ended up getting a intentional grounding call, and we don't get it. That's crazy, bro. Why not just take the 61-yard field goal attempt? He made 55. Oh, that sucks. And now they're going to get a field goal before halftime. Maybe not, actually. Never mind. Oh, no, they are. So now Detroit's going to get a field goal for halftime when we could have just literally went for a 61-yard field goal attempt with Money Mac and just made the play of the night. That would have been so cool. Come on, Zach. It's preseason. So it's going to be 10-6 at halftime because Zach didn't have the balls to do a 61-yard field goal attempt. Oh, Zach. Now we gave him 3 points because you didn't have the balls to kick a field goal. Come on. You're telling me you can't get Money Mac a 61-yard attempt? He made a 55 with ease. Like, everyone who goes to preseason football, they want to see Money Mac kick 61. That's fun. Whatever. Zach's in the Super Bowl. We need one more yard unless you mix in on sideline. Yeah, pretty much. All right, halftime report. Bengals are currently winning 10-6 in the most preseason football game of all time. I'm gonna do a little zoom in here. 1 second. All right, first game so far. Burrow was 5 for 6, 39 yards. Flacco was 5 for 8, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Josh Johnson is 0 for 5 with 0 yards. There is preseason gambling, by the way, F1 Shook. There is. You can gamble on everything in preseason. Chase Brown, 5 carries, 16 yards. Taj Brooks, 4 carries, 11 yards. Samaje Perine had 1 carry. Milton had one carry and fumbled. You can bet on preseason. Yes, you can. Gary Brightwell had 1 carry, and Joe Flacco had 2 carries. I gotta go for now. I'll be back later. All right, Captain. Appreciate you stopping by. Kobe Young has by far led this team in this game. 28 yards on 2 catches. Need better coach should be the halftime report. Yeah. Yoshi had 2 catches, 20 yards. Chase had 1 catch, 16 yards. Samaje Perine had 2 catches for 12 yards. Defensive stats. Chris Jenkins had a sack in this game, and he had our only sack in this game so far. One couple tackles for a loss, 2 exactly. Chris Jenkins and Bozeman had a sack in this tackle for loss in this game. We had an interception with Jordan Battle, which was picked off because the ball was hit in the air by DJ Turner. So pass breakup by DJ Turner, intercepted. And there you go. For their side, Luke, 6 for 10, 69 yards and an interception. Josh Dobbs, 4 for 8, 32 yards, and he did get 3 to 6 points on the board. Sayers had a fumble, but he had 8 carries, 55 yards so far. Jacob Sayers also led the team in receiving with 3 receptions, 28 yards. We had 1 sack today that was on Joe Burrow, sadly. And that was, of course, Hassanian, who had the sack. Other than that, very clean. No quarterback hits. Only 4 quarterback hits total, but 1 sack. The other quarterback hits was O'Neal and 2 for Howard. So 4 quarterback hits total. You can't bet on anything nowadays. You could literally bet that the president will sneeze 3 times in a day. Like those Kalshi bets or whatever they're called, just so stupid. You could literally bet on everything. All right. Whoa. I don't. No. Don't do that. Halftime. Steelers winning 6-7. 7-6, my bad, to the Green Bay Mother-Loving Packers. Shout out to Tom Grossi. Colts losing 10-0 to the Patriots. I saw he got sacked twice. No, he got sacked once. Only sacked once. Next one we have here is going to be the Cards, and they are tied currently 7-7. Chargers currently losing to the Texans 3-7. Titans 49ers will start at 9 p.m. And that is all the games today. Any crazy stats? Mason Rudolph currently is 10 for 11 for 93 yards. Tommy DeVito, thank you so much for Lander Angel for the 20 gifted jewels. Tommy DeVito is 12 for 18, 113 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Shorts about 3 times a day. Shorts about 3 times a day. I don't think I do, but I will check after this stream. He definitely got sacked 2 times. What are you talking about? Burrow got sacked 2 times? There wasn't accredited for 2 sacks. Everyone else is doing good, though. Zach Taylor trash. Trade Orlando. I don't want to be the worst thing in the world. Kirko Cousins, 5 for 6 for 50 yards. Nice. But only 1 sack was accredited if he got sacked twice. Let's see. Oh, he got sacked 1.9 times, actually. Look at this right here. It says 1.9. So he did not get sacked twice. He got sacked 1.9 times. Which means there was a 0.9 of a sack, which does not count as a full sack. I don't know how that even works. But how do you get sacked 1.9 times? And only 1 person got accredited a sack. No one got accredited a half a sack. That's interesting. How does that even work? How do you get credit? How do you get sacked 1.9 times and then no one gets the second credit? That's 1 for... Oh, that's 1 sack, loss of 9. I'm stupid. I am so stupid. Holy moly. It is preseason. I gotta get my head back in the game. That is 1 sack for 9 yards. It's a 9-yard loss. That's what the second number always means. It just means how many yards that was lost on the sack. All right. Listen. My brain is still in off-season mode. Okay? My brain is not braining. He got sacked once. Let's see. So he got sacked here. This is the first sack. Yeah. I guess, okay, so I think you might be thinking this play. This was not a sack. This was not a sack. It looked like it was going to be a sack. Yeah, and this was the sack. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's hope the second half is very pleasant. Why is there a halftime show in the preseason? You need to get the brain to preseason at least. Yeah. I think we're just showing up to training camp now for my brain, Casey. I think my brain just showed up to training camp, and they showed up late. They were doing a holdout because Tramar Sort told me to. Anyway. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for actual football. I love preseason because it's something. But it's like the precursor to actual football being back. And I need some actual football being back. Alright. How is so I guess not preseason. I guess halftime is 15 minutes then. That's stupid. Halftime should be like in preseason. Okay, I don't care what you thought you did. I think halftime should be like 10 seconds in preseason. There shouldn't even be a halftime. Josh Johnson is horrible. He is horrible. But he's better than Jake Browning. Okay, I'm going to try to do that to get ahead of it there. He's better than Jake Browning, though. That's not saying much, but he is. So they're not playing Drew Aller, which is interesting. I wonder why. Is he that bad already? Probably is, but they're not even attempting to start Drew Aller. Travis Homer. Yeah, man, these numbers. Oh, these numbers. Okay, stop doing whatever you think you did. Did Mendoza play? Hold up. Mendoza was 1 for 3 for 9 yards. It's only the second quarter, though. Only the second quarter. Acting here, already acting like, wait, stupid idiot fans in here, already acting like morons. What are you talking about, random? Random guy, what are you talking about, bro? No one in here is acting like a moron or stupid. Yeah, no, that's nothing. All right, let's get back. Bro, if you cannot go on the internet without ad block. I am fully convinced of that. Through my soul, my heart and my soul. The internet was made for ad block. Now we have golfing. Oh, man. All right, so it says BJ Hill, undisclosed injury, was supposed to come back August 13th, right? Josh came back. I know he came back. It says Shamar Stewart was questionable for this game. I see in the chat they complaining about Zach again. I mean, Zach didn't kick a field goal at the very end of halftime. He should have kicked a 61-yard field goal, but they didn't. So, like, you got to complain about that. You know, you got to have a complaint about that. We should have kicked a 61-yard field goal. We didn't, and then they went and kicked a field goal of their own and was able to make the game closer. So, I think Random doesn't like it when people bashes on Zach Taylor. I think that's Random's whole thing. He doesn't like it when people bash on Zachary. He's not a fan of the bashing of the Zach Taylor. He likes Zach. He says Zach's a good guy. He says Zach good people. Anyway, it says Shamar Stewart questionable, estimated return August 13th, which means he would have returned today. I don't think he's ready to return, but I guess maybe? He wasn't out for this game. He was just questionable. Chris Jenkins was questionable, but he did play. I also didn't know Chris Jenkins had an ankle injury. I feel like nobody told me that he had an ankle injury. Cam Grandy had a chest injury, was questionable, but he played. That's, I guess, good to know. I don't remember Zach saying anything about Chris Jenkins' ankle injury. Unless it's like a ankle injury that's like transferring over from last year. Because he did have some ankle injuries last year. So maybe that's what this is. Transitioning over. But yeah, that first half though. Let's see. Do we got any plays posted on Twitter? This is still the funniest play of all time. I don't know how the heck that happens. Welcome everyone. Admit it. We needed football fixed so badly. Even if preseason leagues were up. That means anything. Yeah, I like it. I don't know why you would even support the team if you. But what? I don't understand why you would even support the team if you just complain. I mean, that's the most like the best thing about football is being able to complain about the team you love and want them to do their best. Like, that's just football, man. That's just what everyone loves to complain when it comes to football. That's just football. You still support them, you still love them, but you're going to complain because you want them to do better and you want them to do the best possible they can do. That's just life. You have a kid and your kid's not doing great, you're going to complain to your kid that they need to do better. But at the same time, you still love them. You still want them to do great. Even if they're, not doing great, but you're still going to, like, discipline them, Like, no matter what, you're always going to be like that about anything in life. That's just life. Negative 1 yard run for Milton up the middle brings up 2nd down and 11. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, we definitely did. I agree with you, T-Map. I agree with you, man. Also, T-Map, I'm going to make you mod. Because you're always commenting on my videos, and I appreciate you, man. You're an OG. And now as an OG, you become mod of the OGs. There you go, T-Map. All right, 2nd and 11 now, 29-yard line. And it's going to be an incomplete pass by Josh Johnson. And that's going to be intended for Chuck Sizzle. Yeah, Young looked really good. Young looked very, very good. What's up, my mans? What's up, brother? Yeah, Young he actually still leading the team, 28 yards on 2 receptions. Yoshi did show up too, though. Yoshi showed up as well, which very happy about. 3rd down and 11 now, the 29-yard line for Josh Johnson and the offense. And that's another incomplete pass. It's intended for Tanner Hudson. And that's going to bring up 4th and 11, and the Bengals go 3 and out. Start the second half. Okay. We're not at the Jake Browning yet. We're not at Jake Browning yet. But we're getting there. Josh Johnson is better than Jake Browning. I have to keep telling myself that. I'd rather have Josh Johnson than Jake Browning. Yeah. Whatever. There you go. Josh Johnson might be worse than Jake Browning. We can't run the ball because they know we can't throw it. Got some work. He did get some work. Yep. He did. Taj Brooks was mainly a receiver because he had 4 rushes for 11 yards, but he also had, actually, no, never mind. He had 1 reception, 8 yards. So, ooh, big punt right here, 56-yard punt, and that is going to be a penalty for a legal blindside block on the Lions. Just having a camp arm. Just really, that's all it is. Someone who's a camp arm. Someone who knows the offense. Well, not nobody who knows the offense, but someone who's played in the league for a very long time, I guess. That's really what it comes down to. Who dey, Logan? Who dey? Who dey? I don't think your name's Logan. You said Log Menstapo. So, who dey? Can we get a wishbone? No quarterback. Yeah. Ryan, what hotel are you staying at near SoFi? No, I will get in the last time. Yeah. Sadly, I will probably not be going to the Super Bowl when we go there because I will be streaming it. And, streaming at a stadium will be absolutely awful, sadly. Bengals still doing stupid crap. Hey, what's up, John? I was just about to email you, John. I was literally just about to email you to make sure you were good. That's crazy. Every time I'm about to email you to make sure you're good, you show up. Appreciate you. Hey, good looks. What's up? Did not see you, Ryan? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Battle between Yoshi and Young. Young is definitely legit as I mean, Young has like the frame of being 6'4", 6'5", and like 230 some, which helps out a lot. Andrews did score a touchdown. Yes, he did. He did have the tutty, which was awesome. Loved it. Yeah. Fun times. Yeah, I got you, Nope. I got you, man. So I'm all talking about OGs, and I get you. All right, first and 10 for Detroit at the 9-yard line. 13:53 to go in the third quarter. Bengals currently up 10-6. The only good thing about the preseason is this is the time we get to watch Bengals football and not stress, you know? And like once the starters are out, so we know the starters aren't hurt, it feels good. That's what it feels like, you know? But here's my problem. Okay? Oh, my bad. Here is my issue to everybody. Okay? This guy right here. You see that guy right there? That's my problem. 75. Going to be on this team. Orlando could not stop the third string guy. Yeah, that's my problem right there. And I don't know how. Stewart did not play. No, Shamar Stewart did not play. That is where my issues are lying. Should be an all-pro if they even had one. Yeah. Good Reds win, but John, they freaking hit Shamar Stewart in the. I mean, not Shamar Stewart. Sorry, Sal Stewart in the face. Like, bro, they smashed Sal Stewart in the face with that baseball. What are we doing there? That guy should be kicked out of the league. Should be kicked out of the MLB. Hitting Sal Stewart in the face? What the fluff was that? That ticked me off bad. That really ticked me off. Freaking throws it right at Sal Stewart's face. He got sacked once. That wasn't a sack, sadly. I mean, thankfully. That wasn't a sack. That sack on Joe made my heart drop, but thankfully he was good. Yeah, he's fine. One sack overall wise, and the one sack wasn't even like an offensive line issue. The one sack that happened was this play right here, and this wasn't an offensive line issue. Look, it just kind of holds on to the play too long. Like if you watch, let's go back, playback speed here. Look, everyone has their guy. Everyone has their guy, right? It just takes too long for the play. The play's just taking too long. They're bringing an all-out blitz, and everyone is just taking too long. That's just kind of how it is. Lions go 3 and out, and they punt the ball back to the Bengals. Sal Stewart is the next. Joey Aboto, he keeps it up. Yeah, I agree, and I think he needs to get a new contract. I know he has 5 years because he has 3 years of arbitration, 2 years of a contract. But I still want him signed. I want him on a 10-year deal. We just gave Chase Burns a contract. I want to give Sal Stewart a contract. I also want to give Elliott a contract because there's rumors that we might trade him to the Boston Red Sox. Brown has an issue with speed. He's not going to get bull rush, but he's going to get run by. Oh, yeah, 100%. I agree with you. 100%. There's so many defenders that can just run by him. Because he can't move fast enough. He can't get around to secure the edge. Should have some punches thrown. Yeah, I agree with you. I still can't believe that in that Reds game that nobody threw a punch after Sal Stewart got hit in the face. What's up, Captain? The fact that Sal Stewart gets hit in the face and nobody throws a punch, it completely surprised me. I know it's baseball, but I've seen some crazy baseball punches. Like, there's been some fights in baseball. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Cincinnati Reds, good example of that. There was a huge fight back in the day. 11-yard return for Dante Mayers. So this is another guy that we have talked about many times. If Chuck Sizzle is not going to be our kick and punt returner, Dante Mayers could potentially be that guy. And 11-yard return is not bad. Good return by Dante Mayers. All right, first down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Will the Reds, they better hope for a salary cap or they could lose both. Yeah, that's kind of just the problem. Small market team, and I don't think we're going to get a salary cap yet. I think the Dodgers needs to win one more time. If the Dodgers win this upcoming year, then there would be, they would three-peated. And I think at that point, they would bring a salary cap. But, I mean, it's going to be difficult. And being a small market team doesn't help. Clock never play requires it to sit. Yeah, no, I agree with you. He does hold the ball a little bit too long at times, which is crazy. Traps, you are right. What happened to Williams? Okay. Very common last name. Dante Mayers, 13-yard run. Oh, baby. A 13-yard run for Dante Mayers. I heard they might shut down baseball next year. There is that rumor as well. You are right, F1 Shook. There is rumors that they might shut down baseball as well if the players don't agree to the new CBA. The players have to agree to the new CBA as well. That's also another thing. Kicker to Isaiah Williams. He went to the Jets, and I don't know where he is now. He might still be with the Jets. But Isaiah Williams, I have no idea where he went after that. I don't know where he went. Anyway, 1-yard run up the middle for Brightwell brings up second down and 9. He was here last year at the end of Wait, Isaiah Williams? No, he was on the Jets. Unless you're talking about somebody else. Still no internet, my sisters. That sucks. I feel like nowadays, internet is everything. All right, second down and 9, and it's going to be a pass to Noah Thomas for 9 yards. Penalty for illegal formation on Brightwell. 5-yard penalty brings up second and 14. Nullifies the whole play. A sack on Joey B. Timeout called by the Bengals. Timeout for the Bengals, and it's going to be 11:35 to go in the third quarter. Score currently 6-10. 10-6. Come on, boys. Let's go score a touchdown, Josh Johnson. Like I said, Josh Johnson is not as bad as watching Jake Browning, but it's pretty bad. He's not as bad, though. Jake Browning was different levels bad. Josh Johnson is weird bad. He likes taking his random timeouts. I'll give that to Zach. He does like taking his random timeouts. He'll call a timeout beginning of the third quarter every single game. That's a guarantee. It's it'll be the beginning of the third quarter and Zach's I gotta stretch. All right, call a timeout, boys. Call a timeout. Too early for timeout, Zach. Yeah, he loves calling timeouts this early. That's his favorite thing to do. I don't know why. He just does. 3 quarterbacks, it's just stupidity. Yeah, you are right, John. We're only going to keep Joe Flacco and Joe Burrow. But the problem is you have to have other quarterbacks because you don't want to throw out Joe Flacco's arm, right? And if you keep Joe Flacco in the whole entire game, that could happen. So I guess that's also kind of the mindset here, You also have to have camp arms as well. AI says he's still here. Keyshawn Williams. Oh, Keyshawn Williams, F1 Shook. Thank you. I thought you were talking about Isaiah Williams, who we had like 2 years ago, and it was a great kick and punt returner for us. First down catch by Dante Mayers, moving the chain down to the 28-yard line. Yeah, we still have Keyshawn Williams. Yeah, we still have him. He's a practice squad guy. He's going to be in this game. I think I meant Isaiah Williams. Isaiah Williams was the guy who was actually a really good kick and punt returner for us. And then he went to the Jets, and he was really good for them. But for Isaiah Williams, yeah, Keyshawn, we still have Keyshawn. We still got the guy. He said Burton with a catch. What are we talking about? Jermaine Burton? Oh, Jermaine Burton. Is he even on a team? I thought the Bills cut him. But the Bills aren't even playing right now. Talking about Burton. False start penalty on Andrew Coker. Has a throw for first. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. So far, Josh Johnson in this game is 2 for 9 for 16 yards. 2 for 9 for 16 yards for Josh Johnson today. No, he was 81 on our team. Bad joke. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, let's not bring up Jermaine Burton. That's PTSD for a lot of people, myself included. All right, come on. Let's go score a touchdown, Josh Johnson. Let's go make everyone proud. And also, with how this game is going, we might be able to put this game away with a touchdown here. 3rd down and 9 after a 4-yard run up the middle for Brightwell. Oh, sorry, for Milton. Kendall Milton with a 4-yard run. All right, not bad. This is ridiculous to watch. I agree with you, John. I do. And the funny thing is, we're saying that when we used to watch Jake Browning every single year. I think Jake Browning has made it to a point now where it's just ridiculous to watch. First down pass to Tanner Hudson. 15-yard catch by Tanner Hudson, and that is first down and 10 at the 12-yard line. Josh Johnson does it again. First down, Bengals. We need Sal in the Bengals. Sal Stewart. Jalen Rivers was beaten badly. How did Burrow play? He played pretty good. He actually played pretty good. Didn't do anything special. We didn't score any points. Well, a touchdown with him, just a field goal. But other than that, it was pretty decent. He got sacked once. But that was kind of on him for getting sacked. Josh Johnson, 5-yard scramble up the middle. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line. All right. But yeah, I mean, across the board, can't complain about the Joe Burrow experience. Ryan, who you got for Rookie of the Year? Cassius Howe. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Cassius Howe. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Kobe Young. And I'm not even being biased. That's like the most unbiased I can be. They just happen to both be Bengals. I said those guys were going to be... Okay, I didn't actually say this. But, like, I thought it in my head that those guys were going to be Rookie of the Year before the season started. Not before the draft. Just the season. What is Rivers' position guard? He's right guard. Jalen Rivers is right guard. I meant for MLB. Oh! Wait. MLB as in middle linebacker or Major League Baseball? Stewart for me. What about injuries? Injuries has looked good. It's just the tight end position in the Zach Taylor offense will never be utilized like that. It's just a Zach Taylor offense. A Zach Taylor offense will never utilize the tight end that much for him to win a Rookie of the Year award. Injured pretty dang quick. Stupid not to get a real Yeah, I agree. Thought he had it. Yeah. Injuries look good. Yeah, Injuries had that touchdown. I'm very excited to see how he does. Major League Baseball. Okay, so you're saying that you want to have Sal Stewart for Major League Baseball as our middle linebacker for our team. That's what you're saying. Josh Johnson sacked and fumbles the ball, but it is recovered by the Bengals at the 15-yard line. Jalen Rivers recovers the fumble. So Money Mac kicks it through the uprights and makes it a 7-point ball game. I think Robinson would make the roster. 100% Landon Robinson would make the roster. Landon Robinson is a goon, bro. I love Landon Robinson. He's an absolute monster. I lost faith in Jalen Rivers when I watched his first preseason game. He was so bad in his first preseason game. And then I thought it's only going to get better from here. And it didn't. From Rookie of the Year, Jeremiah Love. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Ruben Bain Jr. The problem with Jeremiah Love, I don't know if you saw, but the Cardinals, he's not their starting running back. They're starting Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier will be their RB1, and Jeremiah Love will get reps, but he'll be worked in there. And he's not even going to get utilized as a true RB1. So I don't know if Jeremiah Love's going to win Rookie of the Year. I don't think he can. He's not going to get enough reps. All right. So yeah, so that's the only issue there. I think we are cutting some defense tackles. I think McKinley Jackson probably needs to get cut. And it's not because like I dislike him. I think that he needs to get cut because he wants to be off the team. First off, he asked for it last year. And I think that he could get signed somewhere else and actually be successful somewhere else. Yeah, kind of. In a way, I agree with you with Jackson Carman. We should trade McKinley for Love. I don't think that would work, but what's love got to do with it? Got to do with it? No, sorry. Can't just say that and not expect a song. There's not a situation out there where you can just say that and not expect me to break out into a musical number. All right. Here we go, boys. Let's rock and roll. Smile, wave. Smile, wave. All right. We are still waiting for a kickoff. 6:55 to go in the third quarter. Bengals currently up by 7, 13-6. Rocking and rolling as they always seem to be. I can dream. Love Brown in backfield. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad dream. Really good running backs. All right, let's see what the Lions have up their sleeve. Hopefully, we don't start seeing 3 and out after 3 and out. But it's always a possibility. First down and 10 now, 26-yard line for Detroit. Work on staying relevant in key areas, mainly in defense departments, and man, the Bengals can go places. Like we have always said, as long as we have like a top, maybe top 20 defense, we'll be fine. And even then, I mean, again, you're going to go very far just because of Joe Burrow. You protect Joe Burrow. It's the most important thing. We've always made the joke, do you do fantasy? I don't do fantasy, actually. I used to. Not anymore. But we always make the joke that if, you have Ferrari in the hood, right? And Joe Burrow is the Ferrari, and if you don't have a good offensive line, it's like you're having the Ferrari in the hood. It's not going to work. So you just got to protect the guy, protect him. Pass to Horton to the left-hand side is going to gain 0 yards. Following that up, another pass to Horton now gains 3 yards. 3rd down and 5. at the 31-yard line. They're down 5 now at the 31-yard line. 6 minutes to go in counting in the third quarter. Lions trying to put together somewhat of a drive here. Let's see if they can actually do it. Currently, ESPN is giving the Bengals a 74% chance to win this game, 26% chance for the Detroit Lions. So looking very much like all Bengals football right now. They're down in 5. And it looks like also Altmiter is still in the game. 24-yard run for Blackshear up the middle. Humongous run to Cincinnati's 45-yard line right there. Huge run by Blackshear. The offensive line is getting tested heavily in training, I heard. Yeah, well, mainly everyone looks good in the offensive line except for Landon Brown Jr. Landon Brown Jr. is the only one that doesn't look that good. Watching Lions feed, they are selling these garbage. You get to see the game. You're watching through the goggles. F1 shook. I have no idea what you just said. Jesus. Yeah, that was a huge run. One up the middle for 1 yard by Blackshear. Are you saying that, like, they try to, like, suck all the money they can from us with these streaming services? Because if that's the case, I agree with you. I don't know about how you're saying it, but yeah. Myles Garrett is not in our division anymore. Yeah, very happy about that too. I agree with you. 2nd down 9 now at the 44-yard line for the Lions as they just ran straight through us. Another 1 yard run by Blackshear brings up 3rd down and 8 now at the 43-yard line with 4:21 to go before the third quarter ends. Also, now the Lions have jumped up 2 percentile in their chances to win. No, they like they are like glasses. Yeah, something like that. They're down 8. They're down 8 at the 43-yard line. Let's get a stop, boys. Let's get a stop so Josh Johnson can go 3 and out. Yeah. We'll get a turnover so we can just see someone make a play. Lux also got that tackle. And he avoided fumbles and recovered by Detroit at the 50-yard line. I'm not sure what aborted means, but apparently the goggles are a scam. Own a seat, but not be there. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, I agree with 1,000. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I agree with you. Anyway, though, it is going to be a fumble because apparently the quarterback did an abortion, and then it... Sorry, it said aborted. Anyway. So, aborted, and then fumble, recovered by 50, and it's going to be a punt down to the 12-yard line. I am not going to any game this year because games cost way too much money, and I also stream every single game, so. I can't stream from the stadium. The Wi-Fi is not that good, so. Fortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Good game. I'll be at Miami to watch Burrow dominate. Yes, sir. 1st down 10 now at the 12-yard line for the Bengals. Currently today, 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Do you think the front office will bring another coach? The Bengals loses in the playoffs. No. If we make it to the playoffs and we win one game and we'll say we lose the second game, I think Zach Taylor will be here for life. Like, there's only chance Zach leaves is if we somehow, some way don't make the playoffs. And I think there's a 0% chance of that. As long as everyone stays healthy and our Joe Burrow is playing, we're going to make the playoffs. Which will keep Joe Burrow, aside Zach Taylor, here for the foreseeable future. For better or for worse. All right. Come on, boys. Let's rock and roll, Josh Johnson. Blind Squirrels and nuts, and good news is appreciated. Glad the big run in the middle led to nothing. That is true, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we doing? There we go. These advertisements that pop up get stupidly loud for no reason. It's here for 50 years. The last 50 years, Zach. Ain't going anywhere, win or lose. Yeah. Burrow has over 600 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, and no picks with a 2-0 record versus Miami as a starter. Does not shock me. Miami has been boo-boo butthole for a very long time. 1 yard pass to Cactus, the guy who just came back from injury, actually. He was on the PUP list. One yard pass. Oh, sorry, 4 yard pass to him. Not 1 yard. 4 yard pass. Nice, nice, nice. 2nd down and 6 now at the 16-yard line. Come on, boys. Let's do something here. Let's make some magic before the time runs out on both of us. Come on, Josh Johnson. Show me why we picked you over Sean Clifford. Although I will say I'd rather have Sean Clifford in right now. I think Sean Clifford could be that guy. Brightwell up the middle for 1 yard. Brings up 3rd down and 5 at the 17-yard line. Almost a hospital ball, by the way. That Cactus, though, was almost hospital ball. Stay on schedule. 3rd down and 5. Hey, we got a gold coins sent by Kilo again. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Josh Johnson to Dante Mayer. 12-yard catch. Bengals. First down. First down, Bengals. Let's go. Good play right there to Dante Mayers. We might actually win this game. I'm just realizing that now, like mentally. This might be a win. Our first preseason win in a while. Big play by Andrews. 17-yard catch by Jack Andrews. And that's going to be to the 46-yard line. This game isn't about winning, but it is. It's a fluffing game. That is true. Like, obviously, yes, it's not about winning. It's about seeing how good our guys do and kind of getting a good judgment. But, like, it's football, and you always want to win in football, no matter what. 24-14 Cardinals halftime, good for a preseason game. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That Hall of Fame game was probably the best Hall of Fame game we've had in a very long time. And it's going to be Milton, pass short to Milton for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 3, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. I will say Josh Johnson now is cooking. Josh Johnson now is actually cooking. He's 7 for 15. So he only has 8 incompletions, and he's actually kind of cooking now. Yoshi! Ryan, this drive is promising. This is actually a pretty good drive. Like, I got to give Josh Johnson credit because, like, Jake Browning could never. Hall of Fame game was extremely fun to watch. That's what I'm saying. That was actually a really good game. And, like, usually Hall of Fame games are awful. They're absolutely freaking trash. That game was actually good. Hey, thanks so much for the chili sent by Kilo. Appreciate it. I don't know. I would give in a chance to Al Golden. Andrews look good. Andrews does look good. Yeah, that glasses, I think. All right. So far, end of 3rd quarter, going into the 4th quarter. Oh, now they're interviewing Orlando Brown Jr. Oh, baby. All right. Well, Orlando, good luck, bud. Yeah, I see it. They're interviewing him. He has the shades on, too, bro. Brown got the shades on as well. You can't see that man's eyes. Will say, though, I am jealous that he keeps his beard very nicely. My beard looks like a homeless man after like 7 months of being on the road. The comeback punch to win as time runs out was awesome. Yes. Hot stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh. Maybe he needs new glasses. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's why he can't block as well. Thank you so much for the chili by Adam Project. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Apparently, everyone on mobile gets 1,000 like coins or points to spend that you can donate. So I appreciate all you guys for that. You guys are absolutely amazing. I think like every single one is like technically considered like 1 penny. So they give you $10. They give everyone $10 worth of donation power, which is kind of cool. I appreciate that, YouTube. I don't know if I get the money. I probably don't, but like it's cool. Cool concept. And they do all the other stuff. Like instead in Super Chat, it does like the chili. You can send, all the type of stuff. Cool concept. First and 10. Milton. Apparently, also, a little side note, YouTube also is apparently updating their partner program, I think, for next year, for 2027. 2-yard run up the middle for Milton, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain. Praise me. There you go, Adam Project. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, so apparently they're updating their partner program, and you need to have like 7,000 watch time hours and like some other stuff too. So it's going to be hard, I'll be honest with you, for a lot of a lot of small creators. Like, I'm a small creator as well. But, like, there's going to be difficult for some creators to really actually get partnered and make money off YouTube. It's going to be crazy. It starts 2027. So, they're just, upping it. And the reason why they're upping it is because of AI slop. Because of all these AI accounts that just make AI slop and they steal other people's videos. Like, there's a YouTube channel, I forget what his name is. He literally just takes my videos, uses AI to just copy everything I say, but in an AI voice, and he uploads it. Every single time I make a video, he'll upload a video right after me. TV, YouTube, big money. Yeah, I can't redeem the jewels. Oh, that's sad. Sent star. Thank you so much, Kilo. Appreciate it. You have to do it on mobile, Austin. You can't do it on desktop. But first down to Jack Endries for a 4-yard catch. Not bad. But yeah, they're trying to stop the AI slop. So they're trying to make it so it's harder to get partnered and make money so that AI channels can't do it. But it is honestly insane. Like, the guy who takes all my content and just redoes it. It's funny because if you listen to the video, right? If you watch my content, right, I make jokes throughout my content that sometimes are inappropriate and sometimes just random, right? And the AI doesn't understand my jokes because it doesn't understand my sense of humor. So it will say my jokes in his video, and it just sounds so weird when the AI says it because it's like, this just doesn't sound normal. And it's because I'm not normal, I'm crazy. But that's what I always find funny. I watch one of his videos and I'm like, bro, this doesn't even sound right because I'm making a joke and the AI doesn't understand the joke. I gotta explain the joke to the AI for it to understand it. It's saying it like it's just reading a textbook. It's hilarious. 3rd down and 3, though, but you can't do anything about that, sadly, with YouTube. Yeah, Andrews looks freaking amazing this game so far. 3rd down and 3, and did we call another timeout? You cray? I am crazy. But I like being crazy. Keeps me sane. You know why I'm crazy? Because I watched the Cincinnati Bengals. And this team can make you go freaking wild. It can make you go up high and be excited, or it can tear you down. Detroit Lions guy was injured during the play, Brown. So, yeah. You seeing AI affect your job? I mean, it doesn't really impact my job at all. I'm already partnered and in the partnership program. So, it doesn't impact me at all. I still do my stuff. But for people who do AI, it does apparently, because YouTube's also now going to make it so that if you just do AI content, right, and you don't actually show you, like, not, you have to show you, sometimes you can show your face, but like, as long as you're like truly, they know that it's a person, you're fine. But if they think you're a AI or you're doing AI content, they're going to shadow ban your account. That apparently is another thing that they're doing too. They're going to start shadow banning accounts that they think are just AI based. So, again, they're doing everything here to just get rid of AI. They're just trying to do everything. I'm glad. Hey, I appreciate you, Autistic Web. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Smash that like button on the live stream. Smash that like button. Smash it. The good thing is, no bot will ever think I'm AI because AI isn't crazy. I am glad Geno tackles. Yeah, I know. He's actually the starting free safety on the Bills now. He is the starting free safety. It's crazy. They ain't shutting down AI. They will. I promise you they will. Hey, I'm excited for the Bengals season and bold prediction. We win the Super Bowl 61 and Super Bowl MVP in SoFi. Yeah, I mean, listen, we're gonna correctly do what we should have done in 2021, technically. We're gonna actually fix the issue there. We're gonna win it this time. Now, Burrow winning MVP of the year is difficult just because the NFL hates us. So that's the unfortunate. 5-yard catch by Tanner Hudson moves the chains. And that's going to be a first down and 10 now at the 29-yard line. So moving the chains and getting a first down. Let's freaking go, baby. What Geno tackling in Madden? He actually, in Madden, Geno Stone is like an 82 overall. And he has really good tackling. It is stupid. He has like I think like 84 tackling or something. He has a really good tackling, which is such a stupid thing. No, it's not negatives. It's actually, he has really good stats in Madden. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it is what it is. Incomplete pass to Dante Mayers. Shook, you related to Heather? Oh, Shook, okay. Hudson is a starter. Hudson, well, no, Hudson's not a starter. Hudson's like our, fourth string tight end? What if he was there? What? Wait, hold up. What if he was still there? It would be 0. Yeah, should be 0, but it's not the case. All right, fourth quarter, 12 minutes, 10 seconds to go. In the fourth quarter, one team is scoreless today, San Francisco. That's not surprising. Does not shock me. He started before. He did. He was started at one point. And then once we got like Noah Fant and Mike Gesicki, he kind of fell off. He kind of was no longer the starter. Are they challenging that? They're challenging the fumble. So Dante Mayer dropped the ball, and they're trying to say that he technically caught it and then fumbled. If he was still here, Stone. Are you saying that Geno Stone would have been a starter if he was still here? I don't think he wouldn't have been the starter. Brian Cook would have been the starter. I don't think Geno Stone would have still been the starter if he was here, but I don't like to think about him still being here. So, yeah, we got a challenge on the play here by the Lions. They're challenging Dante Mayer's fumbling. It was either 3 or 4, but yeah. Every time he would touch the ball, he could fumble it for 6. It was crazy. Who do you think we play in the Super Bowl this year? Oh, Rams. Not even a question. The Rams are making it no matter what. Aaron Donald, we'll see if he comes back. That's still up in the air. Apparently, they still got to work out a contract. And I haven't heard anything positive about the Aaron Donald coming back to the Rams angle. So I don't know if he's coming back. But for the Rams are the team we're going to play 100%. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, he would have. Okay, I understand. I understand. F1 sugar. I get it. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, pretty bad. Why are they challenging? And it's upheld. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Hey, thank you so much for the party hat from Artistic Web. I appreciate you. But with the Buffalo Geno's a 99. I don't know. I don't know if he's a 99, but yeah. Probably be pretty decent knowing how everything shakes out. 2nd and 10, though, after the failed challenge and Lions lose a timeout. Dan Campbell calling challenges in preseason. Fun. Thank you. Yeah, we're gamblers. Oh, man. We have an 87.7% chance to win this game now. I don't gamble either. Bright Rail gain up the middle for 5 yards. You can win 11 and miss the playoffs. That means this year the Rams are all hype. Oh, the NFC, I don't know if you're going to... I think you can... If you win 11, you make the playoffs in the NFC. Maybe not in the AFC. In the NFC, I feel like you do. The NFC is not that tough. The AFC is where everything is just insane. Insano style. Outside the Rams, Seahawks. Even the Seahawks might be a bad team this year because they lost a lot of pieces. So I wouldn't even be like fully on the board that the Seahawks are going to be that team. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Autistic Web, for the clutch. And now we got Adam Project with the back-to-back hiding. And I think that's Camilla. No, what is it called? What's that game? Oh man, it was like most popular game ever. McKellen, whatever it's called. I always butcher that. He will play limited until we need him. Clutch is great band. They are. And the field goal was good, so now it's a 10-point ball game with 10:31 to go. I won 10K last year, but it was sponsored with gambling. I don't recommend gambling. Oh yeah, that's life, man. Thankfully, you've won. I remember we were in that game. I was streaming that game, Austin, when you won that big one. I was streaming that. It was the playoff game for Bills Texans, I believe. Bills Texans, Patriots Texans, or Patriots Bills or something. I think it was Patriots Bills. No, it was Broncos game. The Broncos game was when you won. Broncos Patriots. Glad to help you out if I did. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Every single like helps out the channel and gets the video out there more. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Austin. Oh, Adam. Sorry, Adam. Definitely the best team in the NFL. That's not a question. Yeah, it's because they went all out crazy. They play a hard schedule, but they also have a really good freaking team. And again, the NFC just isn't that tough. Those stories of NFL players gambling and spending for 1 year, I think, and exactly did it too. That wouldn't shock me at all. That was a Broncos game. Yeah, it was Broncos. Broncos Patriots AFC Championship game. Our starters looked rough. It's the first preseason game. You're coming out here. You're going very vanilla offense. You're not showing your full hand. I'm not too concerned, to be honest. Like, I get the concerning to a point that they're not perfect, but it will be okay. It will be okay. Every little thing will be all right. I think by the time we get to the season, we're rocking and rolling. Rams NFL is fixed for sure. They want the Rams to be successful. Yeah, but then we go and play them in the Super Bowl and we beat them, and then it's over. GG. Hey, thank you so much, Adam, for the jewels. Appreciate it. What's up, Teddy? Leaning toward the South in the bowl this year. So you think it's gonna be Colts versus Bucks or Texans Bucks? That would be an interesting Texans Bucks situation. Thank you so much for the gold coin, Adam. Appreciate it. Yeah, it will be fun, but thankfully they're finally playing in the preseason. Yeah, that is true. They're not going to be rusty when the season starts. That is a humongous advantage, I'll tell you that. Just easy to say the bowl will be the West versus West. It will be West versus South. Okay, so you're saying West versus South. So you're saying it's going to be the Texans versus the Rams. Cowgirls are never making the Super Bowl. I don't think they know how to. I don't think they could ever make the Super Bowl. Last time they made a championship was 1996. And I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Did you know the Cowboys the other day, they actually delayed their practice because when they came out to their practice field, there was a white substance on the field and they thought it was cocaine. So Jerry Jones called the police and delayed the practice 3 hours because they thought it was coke on the field. And then they found out that it was just the white powder from the end zone, like the white line powder, and that's all it was. It was nothing. It wasn't coke or it wasn't any other drug. It was just literally from the end zone. And because of that, they delayed process like 3 hours because they had to get the police out there to investigate. It was insane craziness. I think there's an unknown, like Atlanta or something we don't know. I mean, possible. Bengals Rams seem likely again rematch. True. Texans are hot after. I don't think CJ Stroud is good. I don't think CJ Stroud's a good quarterback. And I think CJ Stroud's going to hold them back. Scare me in the AFC is the Ravens, Bills. The Ravens do not scare me at all. Texans do not scare me at all. Patriots do not scare me at all. The Broncos are the only team that scares me because I think the Broncos have that good enough defense. But nobody else in the AFC, and that list scares me. Did Irvin come to your camp? Honestly, right? The Cocaine Cowboy. Well, Cocaine Cowboy was LT. But, yeah. I still can't believe Lawrence Taylor's in the Hall of Fame. Lawrence Taylor is probably the biggest piece of crap person on earth. Like, right now, still alive on earth. LT is a absolute scumbag / disgusting human being. Joke is in Denver Broncos after the Super Bowl 22. Dude, I don't know if you guys saw, but freaking what's his name? Sean Payton apparently hit a blunt. He hit a ripperoonie. He smoked a bong with some college kids like way back. That was a interesting situation. Texans are going to get beat by the Jags in that division. Most likely, yeah. They got AJ Brown and Romeo Dobbs, and they get better this offseason. Yeah. I mean AJ Brown. I mean, again, it comes down. The thing about the Patriots, it comes down to their offensive line. And I don't believe in Will Campbell, and I think Will Campbell is not that good of a tackle. So it comes down to protecting the quarterback, and I don't know if they can do that. If they can protect their quarterback, I will 100% agree with you that yes, they will be that team, but they can't protect their quarterback based on what I've seen so far. So it comes down to protecting your QB, and they can't do it, then I don't know how far they're going to get because I don't think I think Drake May is a good quarterback, but I just think it's that. Sack, I mean Patriots, they got AJ Brown, Romeo Dobbs. Yeah. Thank you so much, Adam, for the 10 100s. I appreciate you. I like him. Landon Robinson's been really good. Yeah, Landon Robinson's been good. And he just got a sack recently. So he's been an absolute animal. 3rd and 15 now, the 24-yard line of Detroit. Yeah, I love seeing Landon Robinson cook, man. Love that guy. Absolutely amazing. Guy from Navy. And Bengals football. It's Bengals football. It's also going to be a game because we're taking over at the 24-yard line. What is your 7 playoff teams this year? Love this player. Yeah, I love Landon Robinson. Bengals 1, 2 Bills, 3 Chiefs, 4 I'm gonna go Texans, 5 Chargers, 6 Broncos, and 7 I'll go with. I don't know. 7. 7's a good question. Give me 7 seed. I'll go Chargers. Chargers make it 7 seed. I could see anyone else making it. E will be number 1 to seed this year. Cleveland making it? Not even close. I don't think Cleveland wins more than 4 games. AFC would go through the jungle? Yes, it will. I made too many bets last year. Do not gamble, guys. It's honestly made for fun, but doesn't end up Dr. Holiday. Yeah, that's the thing about gambling. It's fun in the moment until you lose, and then you got to go back and be like, wow, I did all that and I lost. Colts, bro. Colts might be it if Daniel Jones can stay healthy and be out there. Said Chargers twice. I did. Wait, did I? Did I say Chargers twice? 5. Okay, fine. Wait, no. Broncos 6. I said. Oh, okay. So I'm bad. I meant to say Ravens. Ravens 5. Broncos 6. Chargers 7. Okay, there you go. Sorry. That's my picks. I meant to say Ravens 5. That's why I said Chargers twice. I said Chargers twice because I'm thinking of Jem Harbaugh and John Harbaugh. That's why. I'm not so sure about the Rams being a lock either, just because also never an obvious team. That is true. At the same time, though, I think the NFL does like to force certain things, and I could see the NFL trying to force it being Bengals Rams again. The big red dog's in. Sean Clifford? Oh, baby, we got Cliffy. The Chiefs winning division because they're older and clearly not the old Chiefs. They don't scare me at all. They did get K9, though, and K9 should be really good for them. If he can stay healthy, K9 should be a really good player. Bengals need a new opponent at home, someone they never played in the playoffs. I mean, that's going to be difficult. Who did they never play in the playoffs? I mean, who did have never played in the playoffs? Played the Dolphins way back in the day. I feel like that would be the Browns, right? Have we played? I don't think we played the Browns in the playoffs. Browns don't usually make the playoffs. And the Bengals go 3 and out with Sean Clifford. The big red dog can't get the job done. Could be Patriots or Rats maybe making it in. Yeah, I think the Ravens will be 5th seed. I don't think the Bengals win 1st seed. I do think the Bengals win 1st seed, especially with this defense going crazy. I know it's preseason, but wow. Yeah, I agree with you, Harrison. Bengals make the playoffs. I don't want another divisional opponent. Yep. Night and day difference from last couple years. That is true. Cap, I'm from Batesville, Indiana. Isn't Indiana where they just had the flooding? I think Broncos 1, Ravens 2, Bills, Bengals 5, 6 Patriots, and 7 Chargers. It's possible. Bengals win, and the 6.5 pays for this. 6.5 pays for this game so far. Interesting. And we got 10 gold from Kilo. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, Lions start over at their 20-yard line, down by 10 with 6:09 to go. It's a 95.1% chance for the Bengals to win this game. Because the NFL will force them in the playoffs no matter what. Because you got to remember that last year they missed the playoffs, and the NFL now wants to force them in. Ooh, okay. Well, be safe. Please be safe. That does not sound fun. Thank you so much to Adam for the 2 100s. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. For the 2 jewels. 1 Bills, Bengals 2. I don't think the Bills are gonna be that good, man. I think people are overestimating the Bills. Maybe I'm underestimating the Bills. I don't know. You just jinx us? I won't jinx us. Nothing can jinx us. Thing is, when you're good enough as we are, nothing can jinx us. Okay, so now the Lions are just running the football and trying to get out of this game. So now the Lions are running the ball at like 8 yards a pop, and they're just trying to get out of this game because they don't want to play this game anymore. I don't know why everyone's high on the Bills. The Bills are not that good. I do not play fantasy. I used to play fantasy. Problem with me playing fantasy football was I made it like I did everything. Like I literally spent all day playing fantasy football because I was always trying to like work the waiver wire, work trades. I was running it like an NFL team, and that was the problem. Yeah, I don't know how good Josh Allen's going to be this year. Wow, the Lions are literally just running the clock off. That is crazy work. I think someone in the Lions bet Bengals plus 10 and said, I'm happy with that. Someone in the Lions made a bet, and now they're just running the clock off so nothing else happens. I do not watch him on Twitch. I do know he does stream on Twitch, though. I saw that. Cook could get cooked this season, too. That is true. Cook could get cooked. 3:52 to go as the Lions are just trying to run this clock off. And they got another first down on a 1-yard run. So far this drive, the Lions have used up like 5 minutes. Nah, they used up like 3.5 minutes. And they won like 12 games. That is true. But that was back when their division sucked, though, Ian. You gotta remember that. The Bills' division sucked for so long. The Patriots weren't good, the Jets sucked, and the Dolphins suck. Now the Jets are like, okay, so like now the Patriots are actually good, which is crazy. Slowly just Burrow doesn't hurt, and defense is top 10 unit. Chances are good. That is true. It's hilarious. The Lions are running the clock off. Yeah, they're literally running the clock off. Like that was their first throw in like 10 minutes. It's been forever. He replies sometimes. Wait, who replies sometimes? They have 11 p.m., right? Bills had a terrible division, too. Yeah, they had a terrible division for a long time. I took Bengals at 6.5, no fluffing touchdown here, and I win. Well, I mean, they are running the clock off, so that would help you out big time because they just threw the ball for another 4 yards, but there's 2:37 to go in this game. And unless they're trying to do something crazy here, like score a touchdown this drive, don't get the ball back to the Bengals and do nothing. Oh, he replies, okay, Jamar Chase, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't go on Twitch that much anyway. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Trying to be unbiased as possible. No, I get you, yeah. Send gold coins. Thank you so much, Kilo. I appreciate it. Why are the Bengals in the AFC North, not the AFC South? If they were in the AFC South, dude, we would win our division every single year, and we would be like, it would be really bad. We would destroy the South. Indy further up north. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I don't know how the divisions are put together. Thank you so much, Kilo. Appreciate it. NFL hates the Bengals. They do hate the Bengals. I agree with that. That's one thing I can agree with no matter what. 3rd down and 4. It seems like someone's betting on this game. I'll tell you that. Thank you so much, Kilo. I appreciate it. It seems like someone's betting on this game because they're running the clock out in a preseason game. 2 minutes to go. Like, they had 6:30 to go in this game, down by 10, and they ran 4 straight minutes off the clock. Is that not crazy insane? They had 6:30 to go in this game, and they ran 4 straight minutes off the clock. Thank you so much, Kilo. I appreciate it for the gold. Like, that is insanely crazy. To run all that time off. Yeah, but I think someone on the Lions is betting on this game, man. Didn't Jameson Williams get literally banned from the league for a year for betting on games? Who do we play next? Who do we play next? Why can I not think? Maybe it's because I watch preseason football. Our next game is versus the Bears. We play the Bears on August 22nd, and then the Eagles on August 28th. Bears on August 22nd, and then Bears on August 22nd, and Eagles on August 28th. Sorry for the spamming, just trying to get rid of these jewels. Oh no, dude, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kilo. And I don't blame you at all, brother. Apparently everyone got them, so if you want to help donate to the channel, I appreciate you. I'll never complain about that, man. I appreciate you. Hello, reason why the Texans scare me the most is our schedule is because how good their defense is. I don't want to face them in the playoffs solely because of the defense. I feel you on that one, but I think our defense is good enough to beat CJ Stroud. And while their defense is good, if you look at the Patriots game, even though their defense was so elite in that game, it came down to the offense being that bad. First down, pass, 11 yards. Coming out of the 2-minute warning for the Lions. Yeah. Do you think Dan Campbell is on the hot seat if the Lions miss the playoffs again, don't win a playoff game? That's a good question. The way I look at it is like Dan Campbell was never really that great of a coach. It all came down to Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson kept everything going on the offense. And because of that, it really made the Lions truly that team. And I think nobody ever expected Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell's big thing is he's a great team motivator. He's a great head coach, as in he's a great player coach. And I think he's also really risky, and he likes to go for it and create shock value. But I don't think he was ever thought of as like that coach. So I don't think so. I think that they're going to really try to look for an OC and try to, replace Brian Johnson. Am I saying his name wrong? Hang on. Ben Johnson. I keep calling him Brian Johnson. Ben Johnson, not Brian. Holy moly, man. My brain is cooked. Brian Johnson. Think the Lions are going to cover? I mean, they might. We'll see. Dan Campbell reminds me of Matt. Yeah. However, I think the Bengals have the best offense in the AFC. No, we do. We have the best offense and defense, I think. Night. All right, good night, man. Appreciate you being here, Cap 10. 1:35 to go. Bengals call their second timeout. Oh, man. Have a good night. Have a good night, Artistic Web. Appreciate you. Oh, okay. Captain's not leaving. He's just saying good night to Artistic Web. Okay, I see. Eagles will be a real test right before cuts. That is true, yeah. There is an inner squad scrimmage. Bears, Bengals, please, no injuries. Yeah, we do have a what's it called? A team scrimmage. Thing is though, remember I think it was last year we canceled it. Like we had one last year. We had a joint process and we canceled it. So maybe we cancel it again this year because last year we canceled it because we don't want any distractions or whatever. That didn't work out too well for the season, but we did cancel our joint process for that reason. Ryan, you doing a good play-by-play breakdown of preseason game? I'll be honest, the second half, Shook, I have absolutely lost the breakdown. First half, I think I did a good job. Second half, I just really lost it, but it's because of how bad the second half has been. But I'm going to take your comment as like a compliment, not sarcasm, and thank you. Touchdown, Lions, by the way. Touchdown, Lions. Do have a better defense than the Texans. See, here's the thing, right? Did you say Broncos too? You said Broncos. If you squint, right? Right, if you really squint, Ian, and you just like look from a very far distance, I think they do. I don't know. I mean, okay, we have the third best then. We have the third best defense. You're right. There's two teams. I mean, their defenses aren't fair, bro. They don't count. They don't count because they're not fair defenses. Their defenses are like roided and crap. They're not fair. I don't like their defense. 2-point conversion for measure fluff. Yeah. Unless we just return the kickoff on the onside kick. And then everything goes back to normal. But yeah, that touchdown definitely did not help people who were betting on this game. Onside kick, and if we get it back, game over. We are not the third best defense until proven. I proved it because Sexy Dexy Dance has already proven we're the third best defense. You can't dance like Sexy Dexy and not be the third best defense in the NFL. Are they doing an onside in preseason? Yeah, they're trying to win the game. That's how it is, man. You gotta win in preseason. We have stuff to work on both sides of football. We do, but they always got stuff to work on, you know. You always gotta get better. And we got it back. And that's game. We won our first preseason game of the year. It wasn't pretty. You know, it's not always the best. But a win is a win. And we figured it out. We figured out that Jake Browning has made preseason so bad for us over the years that this is how we did it. Why are we running the ball? Are they calling timeouts? Bro, they're calling timeouts. There's no way. They're calling timeouts. I hate you so much. Why are you calling timeouts, bro? I get it. You're trying to win the game. But it's preseason. It's literally preseason, bro. Who knows? Maybe we score a touchdown here. Although what would be really bad is they did have like an open touchdown thing. they would like low key drop it. I mean, they would like go down the 1 yard line on purpose, which would be unfortunate. They're down in 5. We're just running the ball up the middle. Timeout called by the Lions, the last and final timeout. The problem is their kicker, Bates, can kick like 70. So that's the only issue. They have a kicker that can make like a 70-yard field goal. So if you give him a chance, he can make it. Bring the starters back in. Yeah, just bring the starters in for like this one play. Just to see them get it. Oh, come on, man. Let's get a first down and end the first preseason game. Don't make our defense have to go back out there and play football. I want to win, okay? It's their first win of the season, technically. Indirectly, it's the first win of the season. Yeah, don't gamble. I have turned down so many gambling partnerships. Like, I'll get emails every single day about them. Like, hey, can you promote our website on your YouTube channel on gambling? I'm like, no. I'm like, fluff, no. I'm not going to promote gambling, bro. How many people lose their house, lose money, lose loved ones because of gambling? It's an addiction that is very, very dangerous and can cost people their lives. Like, I'm never going to promote something like that. That's disgusting. I don't mind people doing it, but like, if we'd have kicked a field goal before halftime, this would have been to put the game away. You know that? This is a 60-yard field goal. If we would have kicked it out at halftime, this would have been to put the game away. Why didn't we kick it at halftime? Appreciate you, Crockster. Appreciate you, Captain. Late to the stream. Was OBJ tier performance discussed? Yes, it was many, many times, user. Many, many times. We punted the ball. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, first down 10. Detroit's 9-yard line. 25 seconds left. No timeouts. This is game. To win it and to go to the Super Bowl, the defense needs to get a stop. No timeouts. 1 timeout for Cincinnati. None for Detroit. Detroit. Intercepted! It's intercepted by the Bengals! And that is Pryor with the interception! And that is it! That's all she wrote! The hay's in the barn! And the Bengals are going back to the Super Bowl! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Let's go. He's like a 5th string cornerback. Super Bowl 61. Bengals, Rams. Trying to have some fun. Can I ride with you, Ryan? Since anyways. Dude, I'm taking the bus. Taking public transportation, bro. 4 takeaways, isn't it? Yes, sir! We rocking and rolling, man. We won. We won. A review in preseason. That's the second review in preseason. GG, boys. All right. I'll be live for next week's game. Give my review of that game, too.